I'll try to be entertaining.
Hello, hello. Alright, so we should be on. Yeah, I was really hoping last time that we could have gotten through the combat so we weren't starting mid-combat, but I mistimed it.
It left us on a cliffhanger.
It did. If we get a whole last time. Last time in Eberron.
Anyway, before we get too far, I'm going to go through and do an audio check on the Twitch channel now.
Yes, please.
That's a
Thinking
good
of
idea.
it.
That's smart.
That is a good
Hello,
idea.
Pain. Yeah, it is cold.
Might I suggest living somewhere warmer?
Yeah, that would be great. You want to give me a couple grand so I can do that?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You always want to come with the ideas, but you don't want to help out with the ideas.
I'm the idea guy, not the money guy. You gotta find another guy for that.
Uh-huh.
I'm poor.
Well, guess what, motherfucker? I made this bread by myself. You don't get a crumb. Tell me to make the bread and then don't help me. Bitch.
I'm selling you the recipe, right?
Okay.
Wow.
Flour, water, bread. Easy.
I'm sure it takes more than that.
Don't think it does. I think you just need flour and water and then you
No,
gotta make it hot.
I think you also need to like put it in a bowl and like mix it up and like knead it and stuff.
Oh, well, sure. I mean, yeah, that goes without saying. I'm talking about ingredients. You just,
There's a lot of steps, you know?
I think you have to have some sort of thing that keeps the bread together. So like an egg or
Oh,
applesauce or
water and the flour. Have you ever mixed water and flour?
I think the egg is for like cake.
it's not the greatest bread ever.
You're not the greatest bread ever.
I don't know. I don't know how to make bread. That was a bad analogy.
Usually you want yeast as well, unless you're making flatbread.
Oh my god! Don't make me laugh when it's cold. I snort when I laugh when it's cold.
New
But
mission.
the cold is perfect.
No.
Oh, did you check is the audio working?
Yep.
Audio's
There's
working?
about like 2-second delay between what we say here and what happens on the actual stream. But yeah, it's there.
Awesome, thank you.
I do have to say, I do like the actual like notification stuff you put up there. New follower and all the overlay.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I, like, probably a month ago, I was looking around finding, a bunch of, like, overlays and stuff that I can put in. What are they called? Scenes. Is what they're called on Streamlabs. And found one, had to edit it a bunch, because I had, like, a bunch of boxes for, like, donations and stuff like that. So I had to get rid of a bunch of them and rearrange, but yeah, I think it looks pretty clean, and it's got like the space up in the top left for the cameras and stuff if they're on, which mine usually is.
See, I won't turn mine on again until I can get that new commission fucking VTuber model. Because the old one I got, like the guy who rigged it, just shit show of a job. You know, like, again, it's in the picture, but like, when it comes to the rigging of it, I just can't stand it. I absolutely cannot stand the thing.
Did you say you can't stand Fent?
Wow. You can't stand Fane?
I did
what I
not
heard.
say that.
I heard
I
Fent,
heard.
which is one of our
Twisted my
cats.
Fane is what I heard, actually.
Y'all twisted.
Mm-hmm, yeah. You're twisted.
I mean, I could just start blasting the music again.
Please don't. I don't want copyright strikes.
What? Just a little background music for the whole stream? We're good.
Well.
Only if everybody turns their cameras on and dances to it.
Oh, yeah. And then like Flynn, down like 4 flat tires.
All right. Well, all of us except for Lorvor are here that are going to be here today. So, and Lorvor said he should be here in a few minutes anyways, so we can go ahead and get started on the recap, and then we'll jump right in back into combat. Does anyone want to? Does anyone like really want to do the recap?
We've charged headfirst into a battle we probably shouldn't have. Like usual.
There's that. We did complete our job that we were going to do. We also...
We got an airship.
Yeah, we got an airship in a bottle. We managed to get the train all the way back to Arcanix.
Hmm.
After dealing with a shady-ass fucking inspector, who I tried to, rat out to the guards, but the guards were more interested in catching an impersonator than the shady-ass fucking inspector, but that's politics for you.
Well, I mean, I don't know how well it would go over to, like, transform into somebody being like, I'm doing something terrible. Because that just seems like the lowest level of, like, espionage, where people are like, oh, I'm just gonna pretend to be a famous person and do something bad and put it on the internet.
I mean, to be fair, we only had like 5 minutes, and it was the quickest thing I could come up with on the fly.
Yeah.
That being said, we got everything here. We got the ship in a bottle, reported to Sharn up in his tower after he finished his class, and the next thing we know, there's this big explosion or something outside. We all go look, and we have a couple people fight a giant demon. Who we're just going to assume, or at least I did, that he's here for all the stuff that they decoded.
It's reasonable.
Alright. Well.
And we're going to this without our tank.
Yep.
Well, I mean, you've got 2 reasonably decent tanks already fighting the guy, so.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, I'm not getting any closer to him than I am currently, because I can make Neep go over there, and I can spell through Neep. So, minions. Making her a minion build.
And fortunately, I think I'm just going to stay at a range this fight.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, it's probably smart. Alright, so, something special this time. From the collaborative recap that we just got. But also because, now would be a good time. I will give all of you who are here an inspiration for the recap. This is the part where you cheer and scream my name and throw flowers at me.
I'm crying relieved tears of joy. Is that okay?
That works.
a little insurance safety blanket, so that way we know we're not just gonna die just as we got level 3.
We'll at least put up a good fight first.
I mean, all my new circle abilities really only work within 10 feet, but in this case, I think I'd rather stay away.
Be alright.
But it's okay. If one of you dies within 10 feet of me, I can just bring you back as a zombie. Only with 1 hit point, but you can follow me wherever I go.
You don't have, like, autonomy or anything anymore.
You don't have
You'll
to-
just be with
Good
me
day.
forever. Eternal friends.
Okay.
You're just toasted. You're just infested with fungus now.
You know, I can just build my own friends. It's fine.
My friends usually are found at the bottom of the bottle.
So, yes. Last time in Eberron. The changeling who you now recognize as the guy from,
I mean,
as the same guy from the workshop who was arguing with Jaheira, and Shard are backing this Baylor into kind of into a corner, fighting him back, while you guys are rushing in, providing long-distance support and stuff. We ended at the... Oh, hello! Lorivor, you made it. We
Hi,
didn't have
I'm
to
here.
make you dodge.
I'm here. Yeah.
We ended...
I thought it'd only be about 15 minutes.
Yeah,
right
we
on.
just started a little later than I anticipated.
Okay.
Because... Yeah, so, the initiative order, once again, is Istasara, Lorivor, Tabithi, Fane, Kebble, Taruz, Shard, and the Baylor. So, we're just going to jump right into things with Istasara first, Lorivor on deck. Let's get that
Oh,
nice little nice little music out of there. Replace it with something a little more fitting.
God, I love that music.
It's so
How am I
good.
all over here?
I mean, I can start my playlist up again.
You have a playlist of stuff like this?
No.
No,
No.
Like,
you missed it.
5-10 minutes before everyone started getting on, I had started some music, turned on the mic and everything, and went out, to collect the food that so graciously arrived at my front door. And come back and everyone's back.
I never chose a subclass.
Lorivor, you had a week.
I've had so much
You-
going on.
Shame.
It slipped my mind. I've had so much going on, it slipped my mind.
It's
I
alright.
realized it about 3 minutes ago.
It's alright. So come over to me. Now die within 10 feet of me. I'll bring you back. And now your new subclass is zombie.
That's not a subclass, that's just called being dead. I'm gonna stick to my 80 feet away and continue taking pot shots that are gonna miss.
Alright.
Alright.
Anyway, while you pick your subclass, I'm going to spend my turn dashing all the way, which I think I have no
Okay,
move
so
for that.
it was... Last time you were falling, you were mid-fall.
Yep.
It would take the rest of your movement to get to the ground, and then you could dash after that for your, 30 feet of movement with your action, if you so choose.
Alright. So that would put me 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, roughly about there. Is it grid? Yeah, that looks about right. About there. That's fine. And then next turn, that puts me right where I want to be. And then it's up to Lorivor. if you have picked up your subclass and all that fun stuff.
And I already know I'm doing this turn regardless of anything else. I do have a question. For Mage Hand,
Mm-hmm.
can you do things like administer a healing potion with it?
So, let's see. Mage Hand can interact with...
Because I know you can't attack with it, but you can do things like pick a lock, use thieves' tools, things like that. Because I was thinking about just picking Arcane Trickster real quick.
It does say or
just
pour the
rolling with
contents out of the vial as part of the description for Mage Hand. So I would say yes.
Okay.
It would
Okay.
still be like an action, obviously, but like,
Yeah. Doesn't matter for this turn. This turn I'm just gonna fire an arrow and then hide behind a tree.
Whoa.
Or
So
I'm
you
gonna
are-
try to hide
you're
behind
here.
this bench.
I was like,
Yeah, I'm gonna try to hide behind this bench here. That's about 5 feet away from me.
okay.
So I just wanna pot shot and then cunning action to hide behind this bench.
Okay. I'm gonna have you do stealth with disadvantage for that.
Stealth with disadvantage? Okay.
The bench is just not the best
first-
hiding place, but
Yeah.
it might work. Like it could possibly work.
I'm gonna take my shot with the bow first. Because I'm
Yeah.
within my normal range. I'm within 80 feet. So 22. Does that
A 22
hit?
hits. Yeah.
cool? A 6, and then I also, because he has 2 people within 5 feet of him, so I can use my sneak attack damage, right?
Yep.
Cool. So there's that. So that's 10 damage total.
Okay. So
And then
your
stealth
arrow
check.
it seems to burn up a little bit in the intense heat coming off of him, but it still manages to hit him.
God damn it. I wish this wasn't a disadvantage because my first stealth check roll was a 25.
Oh no.
It is a nat 20. And then my second was 21.
That's what I've forgotten. There we go. And a 21.
Yeah, 25 and a 21.
Alright. Well, you are very sneaky. I'll tell you that. It does not know where that sliver of wood just came from.
Oh god, okay.
Alright, so now it is Tabithy, and then Fane is on deck. Tabithy, I turn the time over to you.
Tabithy's gonna get really excited because she just had an amazing idea that just occurred to her as soon as she leveled up. So she's like, ah! And she starts like frantically tinkering away as her action, and she is going to make her Eldritch Cannon small enough that Meep can hold it. And is actually going to make a Force Ballista at this, because I think that'll be better than healing.
The Force Ballista. Okay.
Yes. And then, as her bonus action, she's going to give Meep instructions. Can I hand it to him? Is that
You
an
can-
action, or is that...
You can hand it to him as a free action. If you give me instructions as a bonus action, it won't be able to fire as a bonus action, because it's...
Yeah.
Like, you
That's
have to activate it, not me, but yes.
Yeah. So he wouldn't be able to fire it for me?
He would be able to run over with it, so that it's, like, within range, but then
Oh,
you would have
okay.
to fire it on another
My
turn.
action. Got it.
No, with your bonus action.
Okay. Oh, with my bonus. Okay, yeah, that's totally fine. Alright, and then she's gonna tell him to run as far as he can, which I think is about there.
Alright.
And that's it.
After Tabithy, it is Fane and then Kebble. Fane, go ahead.
Alright, I don't see anybody is in need of assistance quite yet. Are they? I can't remember. Last week, nobody got...
I
Hello?
don't think any of
I
us have been
don't
anywhere
think-
near the fight.
Yeah, I don't think any of you have gotten injured yet.
Possibly the tanks. I don't know. They got.
I was gonna say those guys are getting pretty hurt.
But
But
they're like all the way over here,
yeah.
right?
yeah, they're like way far away.
Where are they on the map? I can't see.
They're right next to the Baylor.
We also don't want them to die because then we don't have tanks.
And also because they're people. Hello.
They're useful people.
Oh, I see. Okay. Let me just start moving that way. Oh my god, I hate these houses. Should I go here?
Okay, I'm just gonna throw that in characters so that I can
That's-
find it more quickly.
Or actually, you know what? Yeah, you know what? I've got enough. I could probably, if I dash from there, I can get like right here and kind of get a little bit of cover just in case behind whatever shrubbery this is.
All right.
I can't get much closer. Let me see. Let me just do. Fuck, I'm so far away. 80 feet away. Okay, I can't do anything except I don't wanna. Ah, fuck it. Guiding bolt, level 1.
All right. Roll the hit.
My god, too many fucking windows.
Ooh, and he is like 90 feet away, so I think that's just barely within range too.
It's like 120 feet.
Oh.
19 to hit.
19 meets it, beats it.
17 points of radiant damage.
All right.
And he is glowing with a sort of a blue light with like gold sparkles in it.
So
He's got a little
17.
halo around him.
Okay, he's looking pretty worn down, pretty weakened. This Baylor, now that you guys have gotten close enough to start landing significant hits. It is Kevel's turn.
Next melee attack on him has advantage.
I think it's next attack roll, right?
Or that's what I meant. Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, regardless of whether it's melee, ranged,
Yeah.
or magic.
Correct.
Okay. Okay, so Kevel's gonna go here. Kevel is going to outstretch his hands and be like, I cast Dragon Fire! And he's gonna cast Scorching Ray at it. Oh wow. They all hit, but none of them do anything. They just add to the
Damn.
heat because he's immune to fire.
It's okay. Good try, Kebble.
Okay. Shard is going to take the lead, take the offense this time. He's going to cast Synaptic Static. You see a burst, an explosion from behind him of static and psionic energy. Which he fails. I'm gonna roll that damage in here. Okay. Okay. And then the hooded figure, the changeling that you've seen once before, is going to brandish his arcane sword and leap up to make an attack, which will also hit. I'm rolling pretty good. It's a good thing I was rolling good before I got to his. Okay. So as this changeling leaps up, his sword of arcane energy in hand, he plummets down, plunging it into the chest of this Baylor, and an explosion rocks out from the Baylor's location in a flash of light. So in a flash of light and fire envelops the field around them, scorching the trees in the immediate vicinity to pretty much cinders, igniting the grass beneath them, doing a little bit of damage even to the wing of the school over here to the left, shattering windows, catching the roof on fire. Now as the dust clears, the Baylor is gone. As the smoke starts to settle, both Taruz and Shard took some pretty big damage from that explosion. So they're both, injured. One of them is clutching his arm where he was holding the sword that stabbed into it. They've got burn marks all over. But they're there. And the Baylor has fallen.
Aw, I didn't get to use my blaster! No!
Yeah, they were about one turn from winning. That's why I was like, man, I really wanted to finish that last time.
Like,
Picked up all of. I'm an arcane trickster now. That's locked in.
All right.
I know spells now.
Sounds
Everyone
good.
else was taking their turn. I was picking out my spells.
And you get an invisible mage hand now, which is really fun.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought you were a
I'm
mastermind.
I was thinking about picking up Mastermind, but I started reading into it, and its usability in a fight was just non-existent, especially because, like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
the only thing you get at level 3 is you can use the help action from 30 feet away.
Mm-hmm. Granting an
And
ally
you
advantage
learned-
on their attack roll.
Yeah, and you get two extra languages in a gaming set. That's all you get.
I mean, that's...
Yeah, but
It's a
I
difference
could
of
just
opinion.
run up.
I think that...
I'm like, I can just run up and use the help action within 5 feet if I really wanted to.
Not if you're currently, locked in combat with somebody else, or if you can't quite reach, or if you can run up and then you're still 30 feet away. But those are
True.
all, you
True.
know, it's
that's-
it's a
that's-
battlefield control type. I like it.
That's
but
why I
I
asked.
I understand that it's not a very popular one.
Well, it's why I asked about whether I can use Mage Hand to administer a healing potion, because that gives me ranged healing. And I have the bow, so
Yeah.
I found that to be a little more utilitarian.
Do you have a magic bow?
No, I have a regular bow.
Oh, I thought so. I was like,
Yeah.
what do you mean? Okay.
No, yeah. I can do ranged healing and ranged attacks if I want to,
Yeah.
while
So-
not sacrificing it. And plus the spells I picked up will let me get in close without dying anymore.
Fairy fire.
Yeah, I picked up Shield, which raises my AC by 5. So that puts my AC at 20
For that attack.
for the
For that
duration of the
turn.
spell.
Until the end of
Yeah.
your until the start of your next turn. End of your it doesn't matter. End of your next turn. I think.
Casting, yeah, it's 1 round,
Anyway.
which
Yeah.
is fine.
As the smoke from this explosion starts to clear, the charred ash and heat emanating from the ground warps the air. As you guys continue to approach, you're now out of initiative. You can just kind of walk around to wherever you want. Shard is
Well,
helping
I'm
Taruz,
gonna
and
just-
a small crowd of people is starting to gather. Some of the teachers and students of the college are casting Create Water and working on putting out the fires, working on damage control.
No.
I've got a-
I'll be right back.
I've got a 2nd level Cure Wounds for Taruz and Shard.
One for each, or
Yeah, 1 for each.
okay.
Roll those up quick. Fucking maybe if D&D Beyond will fucking function. Jesus Christ, why do you do this shit? It's like taking away all of my little clicky boxes and it's acting like my sheet is not my sheet again.
Weird.
Fucking goddamn, dude. I pay you guys so much money. Can you please function?
Maybe that's the problem. You're paying them money. And then,
Well, I don't even need you anymore. I don't even need that many slots. I really should cancel that. Okay, I'm just gonna use Aberrate, I guess.
What did I miss?
Pain in the ass. What are you talking about? I literally do, actually. Stupid. Now, Aberrate is not fucking linked up. Ah! Computer!
More of that. You missed more of that.
What is Fane trying to do?
cast
I'm
Cure
trying
Wounds.
to get Aberrate or D&D Beyond to work.
Just
I mean, what spell are you trying to cast?
Cure Wounds.
It doesn't matter what
Oh,
spell
okay.
you cast. It's the issue is that the programs are.
Oh God. You heal for negative 16. Oh no, dealt negative
Just-
16 damage. Okay. I
Oh,
I
okay.
see how they're doing it.
Good. Okay, so there's one.
That's dumb. That's so dumb.
Oh,
Learn how to code.
Okay, that would be a really funny concept for a
For the
character
same-
though.
Again, excellent.
They're so bad at healing, they use it as an attack.
so
Ridiculous.
what is I? It, that's
Should
not
we
right.
run both times? That can't be right. No. Okay, you know what? Screw this. I'm just gonna roll it raw. 2D. What is it? 2d8 plus 4.
Yeah.
I don't know a peaceful day.
You will someday. I probably won't be
That's
there.
Literally less. Excellent.
Well, I mean, It's
Oh,
gonna
but
be
they
less
would
because I don't. It was rolling twice somehow for some reason. Like it was rolling
Yeah,
4d8
that's
altogether.
annoying. Why?
So, because I think it was going on the new rules. Because that's the
Jesus
newer
Christ, of
cure
course it
wounds.
is.
Anyways,
Um,
we'll figure it out. And
The new Cure Wounds is like
Portals are
it's
just
insanely powerful.
oh yeah,
they're broken and they're causing more trouble for people that don't want to use them. Anyway, one of them gets that,
okay.
and the other one gets that.
Okay.
Whichever one is hurt, well, that's not true. Taruz gets 10 because
Oh,
he's
okay.
hot, so I probably would have healed him first, and the other guy gets 13.
Priorities.
I mean, I know
Valid.
who aren't. There you go. How are they looking now?
They are looking a little bit better. You cure you cure wounds. It mends up a little bit of their burns. Not a whole lot. Their wounds are pretty intense, pretty severe.
which one has the more intense wounds?
Probably to Ruse.
Alright, I'm gonna give him a healing potion.
So there are like medics and stuff coming to the
Oh, okay.
to the battlefield if you don't want to waste
I'm
your
gonna
healing
save my
potions.
last healing. I'm gonna save my last healing potion then.
We got medics? Okay, yeah.
Oh, wait, apparently I
Yeah,
have
they're
two.
fine.
Be alright.
I have 2 potions of healing. Oh,
Excellent job. Do we think
Oh.
that's the only one?
Oh, thank you. Hey,
Are we expecting more of that?
I appreciate the help. Chart will go. Relax. Take
No,
it easy.
Not expecting more of that?
I don't imagine so. Even one Baylor appearing somewhere is nigh unprecedented. It's
Well, but,
not exactly a common occurrence.
No, so, I mean, why here, why now, why... I mean, other than the obvious.
I think we can probably take a guess at why.
That is, I believe, yet to be
Yeah.
determined. We will, as people are starting to crowd around, the police officers are trying to, or the Arconic security force officers are trying to, cordon people off. The area is still very hot, still very dangerous. But people are starting to cheer for you guys, but they're also starting to cheer for this to this visitor whose presence has been made known. They're chanting, "Taurus, Taurus, Taurus." You guys are
might
getting
have
quite a
some
bit
competition,
of
Fane?
attention as well, because you guys were out there helping. You've got people, cheering for you, looking at you guys as well.
What do you mean, competition for my popularity or competition for his attention? Because either way, I'm not particularly interested. Although it would be nice if they would give me a little bit more appreciation, I suppose. I healed Taruz, I could do it again. No, you don't deserve it.
He doesn't
Well-
deserve it. He just did the killing shot. It's fine. We're cool.
Crowd doesn't deserve to watch me heal him.
Oh, okay, fair.
Ingrates. So, remind me, DM from last week, do we know who sent this fucking thing? Did it just show up?
As far as you guys know, it just kind of showed up. Like, you didn't see it appear. You just felt the after effects of it appearing and reacted accordingly.
Right, so it just... Why? I mean, obviously, the
I do
why
not know.
But who... how... I mean, this thing didn't just waltz its own way beyond the veil and assault us here for fun. Someone must have sent it. And
Well,
after whom specifically was it sent? Is this something that my companions and I are going to have to continue to deal with as we progress in our adventure, or was it after you?
all good questions. I assure you.
Do we have anyone
But
that
I
can
do not have the answers.
raise this thing, talk to it or something?
As you look around, there's not like a corpse left to raise.
Oh, it's dead. It's gone. It's ash.
Exploded.
Oh, that's right. It blew up and it hurt everybody. Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Well, what the hell do we do with this?
I mean,
Sorry, what was that? Go ahead.
I think we just keep going forward, wherever forward is.
I think we should probably take a rest at a inn somewhere and then leave immediately thereafter.
Yeah, it's
Well,
not
I
exactly
think
our job.
we should get in the airship and go. We can rest. It'll take us a couple of days to get back, and whoever's not driving can rest.
I'm gonna make my way down to like the hospital for a minute. So I'll catch you guys later. Tyrese is gonna say Shard will help him, and he'll look back over his shoulder at you guys. He'll say, "Oh, before leaving town, you should check back with me maybe tomorrow or something. I'll see what I can do about compensation for this mess. Unless you are in a hurry."
Nope,
Suddenly, I'm not in a hurry anymore.
we can wait.
I heard money.
And they will leave. They will head out with a small escort. Just a couple of the Arconic Security Force officers will escort them to, and like a cleric, will escort them down into the city to go to the hospital. In the meantime, you guys are surrounded by a mixture of excitement and fear as people are like, wow, we just saw somebody kill a Baylor, but also a Baylor just showed up on campus.
I mean, this is a magic school, right? There's got to be somebody here that can, I don't know, trace the teleportation or something. I mean, there's got to be something that somebody could do to figure out where this thing came from or who sent it, well, obviously where it came from, but I mean, who sent it? You know what I mean? Somebody's got to be able to track or trace this. This could be something.
Tabithy's gonna put her hand on Fane's shoulder, like reaching up really high on her tippy toes, and she goes, tap it and go, Fane, I think right now, this immediate instant, we go and we rest and we drink and we fill our bellies and we come back tomorrow and get answers.
Wonderful. When another Baylor wakes us up in the middle of the night while we are tucked away comfortably, well-fed and full of ale in our beds, I'll let him know that we need a few more hours to deliberate.
Oh, that would be great. You should do that. You should have done that the first time.
I don't think...
Sorry.
I don't think we have to worry.
Jesus.
You go.
Order.
You go.
I don't think we have to worry about. I think it takes a lot longer than like an evening to summon something like that, just magically speaking. So I think we're okay for a little bit.
Like you said, Baylor is a fairly rare thing. I doubt we're being assaulted by an army of them. If they had more than one to throw at us, they would have.
What if they thought one would have been enough?
You don't assault a magic school with one if you only have one. Unless you only have one.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense, I suppose.
Not to mention that we pretty much did nothing, and they took care of it, so we should, we're fine.
Question for the DM. How much health did that thing have?
The Baylor?
Yeah.
I think it's around 200, something like that.
No.
262.
So we dealt a fair bit, actually.
But it also has resistance to non-magical damage.
Oh. Didn't know that. We did at least 10%, alright? I don't know what resistance does.
Cuts
Math
the
isn't
damage in half.
mathing.
Oh. Damn, so my like 26 damage that I dealt was only 13.
Yeah,
Jesus.
resistance
Yeah.
fucking sucks. Especially if you're like a rogue or something, you do like 100 points of damage. No, just kidding. It's 50, but it's resistant against bludgeoning and piercing, so it's also actually just like 25 points of damage. Sorry.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now, I'm pretty sure I picked up True Shot. I did. I picked up True Strike. No, that doesn't. Okay. Never mind.
I'll give you a minute to rethink it if you don't want it.
Yeah, True Strike's pretty useless.
Is
You get basically the same thing as a bonus action, but your movement speed
Yeah.
gets reduced to 0 as a rogue.
True Strike. You point your finger at a target in range. Your magic grants you a brief insight into the target's defenses. On your next turn, you gain advantage on your first attack roll against the
But you're-
target.
But you're a rogue, right?
Yeah.
So you can do that already as a bonus action with something called
Steady aim.
steady hand or steady aim. You just
Yeah, but
set
Also-
I don't get
movement speed. But
I don't get steady aim for a while. But the True Strike,
What do you mean you don't get
Steady aim
steady
is
aim?
like
I think it's,
Well,
I
I
think it's
don't-
level 3.
do I?
yeah, it's something. It might be something that you have to like go in and turn on. Special.
Yeah, because it's optional.
But yeah,
Oh, is it?
optional.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
Right.
steady
Go in
aim
and edit
optional
these.
at 3rd level.
Yeah. So, and if you're an archer,
Okay.
if you're shooting from far away anyway, you don't need to move, so you can use that as your bonus action, and then that gives you advantage on your shot.
Okay. Yeah, I must have
You
missed
still
it.
have your action because True Strike takes your actions. You can't do shit until the next turn most of the time.
True Strike's a cantrip.
Yes, but
Does
it
it?
takes
Take
It's a
my-
cantrip
oh, it does
that
take
takes
an
an
action.
action, yeah.
Okay.
The action is the only
Okay.
reason that True Strike is considered a bad cantrip.
Yeah, if it was a bonus action, it would
Oh.
be great.
Mhm.
Now, when something says one reaction.
It's a reaction.
Okay. Oh, that's actually more
So-
useful than I thought.
Yeah, so shield is like if you get if you get hit by an attack, you can cast shield as a reaction to that, and then until
Or-
your next turn.
If you're targeted by the magic missile spell,
Or if
so
you're
not the
targeted-
magic
yeah.
missile spell hits, just if you're targeted by it and you
Well,
take
that's
no
because-
damage from magic missile.
Being
Well, that's
targeted
because
by the
magic
magic.
missile always hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't roll for
Oh.
it, so it's just automatic.
Well, I mean, it's not a reaction to getting hit by magic missile. It's a reaction to being targeted by.
Because if you are targeted by it,
Which
you're
is
getting
nice.
hit by it. It's the same thing. If you get targeted by magic missile, you're getting hit by magic missile.
Well,
Yes,
what I
that's
mean is
really
the wording. It
Well,
allows
yeah.
you to negate the damage from magic missile, rather
Yeah.
than like if I get hit by a sword, I can cast it after being hit by the sword, but not before. Whereas magic missile is
So
Semantics.
I'm
it's,
negating the damage.
you
I'm
are also
negating the damage from
potentially
magic missile.
negating the damage with the shield, like, because if they are rolling to attack, after you see the attack roll, but
Oh.
before the result is determined, like before I roll the damage and be like, you took this much damage,
Okay.
you could say, I cast shield, and throw your shield up.
I'm nuking the hell out of this. Okay.
Um,
That makes sense.
Yeah, and then it lasts until I think it's the end of your next
Okay.
turn. I could
Yeah.
let me just use Abre.
It says
Abre
one
is good for
round.
this.
Yeah, it says one round.
So,
I am
shield.
gonna drop True Strike then, and
Until the start of your next turn. It's not the end, the start.
Okay, so if I get attacked by multiple people
So this also would
in
work
between,
functionally if you were like, I'm gonna move away without disengaging. They're gonna take an opportunity attack. I'll use shield, and then until my next turn, I have a +5 to AC.
that's pretty nice actually.
So it's it's a defensive
Okay,
item.
there it is.
Yeah.
Steady aim. Yeah.
No, you just can't move before or after. Or can you move before you use it? No. You have to sacrifice like your whole movement to use.
As a bonus action, you give yourself advantage. So
You set your movement speed to 0.
if you haven't moved this turn, and after you use your 0. Okay.
Okay. So while you guys head down to the Three Dragons Inn, which is like the local bar, the local inn, I'll give you guys a minute. I need to.
So what? What's up? Are you good?
Yeah, I've got to go do something really quick. Should only take me like 1 or 2 minutes. So I'll give you that time to roleplay amongst yourself. Yeah.
So, I mean, we're nobodies, right? There's no... I mean, if that thing was sent by someone for someone, it wasn't sent for us. It was sent for Tarus, if anything.
Exactly. Like, who the fuck is
Or
that
the
guy?
school itself. Like, we're nobody. Nobody would go to such lengths to get to us.
I mean, there's Gara.
Well,
But do you really think Gara can summon that?
this doesn't feel like God.
No, but again, we probably offended the DAS heavily with our shenanigans.
Eh,
Just something just doesn't feel
True Strike.
right about all of this.
I mean, it's a demon. Of course it doesn't feel right.
That's something else.
Is your spidey sense tingling?
Yes, but unfortunately it's also covered in 6 inches of rust, and I don't know if I can scrape it all off.
We got it. We can do it. We have robot dude with 2 heads who was pretty powerful, and then the attractive person. We're good.
I will say he
Drink your
is
alcohol.
he is slightly less conventionally attractive than he looks like because his skin's supposed to be like grayer and stuff because he's a changeling, so it's supposed to be a little bit more gray. Nose a little bit duller, a little bit less pronounced. But yeah, that's the best I could do with ChatGPT.
Timothy is just mimicking Fane, what Fane said, because she's asexual and does not know
Yeah,
if he's attractive or not.
I mean
I
he probably is. He's just slightly different than the picture.
Feel like something is wrong. It doesn't make any sense. If they were trying, whoever they are, to attack the school, you're right, they would have sent more than one simple Baylor. I feel like if the attack was meant to be on a Tarus, the same would be true. He seems like a very capable... Anyway, I mean, that leaves... What? Us? a single... I don't know, it just doesn't make any sense. But perhaps that's the tactic, to confuse us.
They were out there trying to collect the items from us. I mean, the desk already tried once.
Do you think they're capable of...
Obviously not
Like,
capable
creature like
of sending more than one, but I wouldn't put it past them to get the resources to summon at least one.
Well, perhaps we should go pay them a visit then. They want our attention so bad. Let's give it to them.
Yeah, let's walk into danger. That
Yes,
sounds like a good idea.
Yes. Yes.
Not what I meant.
That sounds like something we need to prepare for heavily.
We need to get information. That's what we're lacking here the most right now. Information. We don't know what's going on.
And we've managed to go on the desk's bad side. I mean, it doesn't help stealing from one of their operatives, but...
Operations, I mean.
We can't be caught unaware like that again. So next time it could be 2 of those things. Next time it could be something even meaner.
Fane, do you want to give me a
Message.
nature or arcana check?
I don't like enough of you. Enough to die for you yet. Yes, I will do that. An arcana check.
Alright, I took message instead.
Oh, that's a big fat 10.
Okay, cool. Anyways.
I skipped school that day. We need to figure out what's going on. We need to figure out who's behind that, and if we think it is the Dask, then we need to start investigating the Dask. Infiltration would be excellent, but I think that might be a bit beyond our skill set. Gizmo, I love you so much, but when you stand up in my lap, each one of your paws weighs 50 pounds. Now I got fur everywhere. Jesus. God. Don't get a white cat.
White cat too.
Got a black
Have
cat with
black
white fur.
anything. Nice. Okay. I don't know. Does somebody want to suggest something somewhere to begin, other than just drinking and relaxing and pretending like nothing is happening?
I'm not pretending like nothing is happening. I'm saying we can't do anything right this second.
I said
So
it
why
more
are
out of
we
a...
worrying?
I was also going to say, I suggested this more out of, I guarantee you some of us spent more resources on that combat, so it would be wise to rest and regain what you spent on it. And then if you decide to investigate the town, we could do that if you wish. That way we could at least be prepared if any of the smaller people are still around town. Personally, I think it'd be far wiser for them to, run as soon as their plan failed, but we could see what we're dealing with later.
Also, I think it would be good to answer all of our questions if we talk to the really smart people at the college when they're all healed up. They know a lot more about this than we do.
Okay, fine. What do I know? You're probably right.
I mean, you know a lot. Your anxiety is just going off,
Yes, it is.
which is understandable.
Right, I will take point on this then.
I'll buy the first round.
Now might not be a good time to say this. He's gonna lean up to Lorvor. But you owe me some dino nuggies.
Don't worry, we're gonna get paid tomorrow, and I'm gonna get you so many dino nuggies. It's not even funny.
And I'll buy you some dino nuggies right now.
No, I think I have to go for some dino nuggies myself.
Don't
actually.
don't worry about it. We got you covered.
Everyone gets dino nuggies.
I'm
Hurrah!
broke. I spent all my money on health potions and armor. I'm broke.
I'm not broke at all, so it's fine. I got it. I will buy everyone's food and drink for the night, whatever that comes to be.
I think I actually have 0
Lead the way.
everything.
So we'll go to an inn or to wherever we were staying, and
Straight 0. I have no money.
We're all going to be dead soon, so it doesn't even matter.
that's the spirit.
Can't
Be
take
fine.
anything to hell with you, Norval.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Okay. Because
You'll
I don't
protect
have
the
any money
hell if you
to take
go
with
to
me to
hell
hell.
yourself.
I still have 20 days worth of snacks and rations.
I do
Final
have a
nuggies and
potato.
Twinkies!
Well, at least you'll never be hungry with that potato.
Nope.
I forgot about the potato.
Don't worry, I didn't.
Alright, well. What is your next move? You order some dino nuggies. You know, full plates of dino nuggies for everybody. By the way, that's going to cost you, and drinks. Altogether, it's probably going to cost you like 3 gold.
Okay. My treat, because I did nothing that fight. But make this cool thing. She shows off her little cannon.
Which you have since had time to make look however you want, you know.
Yes, I will find pictures for that. But it's something along the lines of like a pistol-looking thing, sort of. But it's got interchangeable like glass vials that she like. That's how the magic. She changes what type it is. Very cool. And it's all clockwork.
I can't believe we're still alive.
Of course we are. Why wouldn't we be?
Of course we are. We're a bunch of idiots. We're a bunch of buffoons.
Well, you know what they
Getting
say.
over our heads.
What is the old saying? The good die young. That doesn't apply here. Stupidity survives. I don't remember. There's a saying about it.
How do you know how to inspire people?
I was once told I was too dumb to die.
Thank you. That's the saying. Too dumb to die.
That's a good
See,
thing,
we
right?
should have died a long time ago, but we're too dumb to have realized it.
Is that how that works?
That's why we're still alive.
Does the place have like a patio or a fucking balcony or a front door that I can stand outside of and drink outside?
Yeah, they've got... So, it's like the front part is a bar. And then there's stairs that lead up to, like, kind of almost a motel-style inn.
Yes, sir.
On, like... And that stretches out behind behind it in, like, a rectangle. And then on the interior, there's, like, a little area that you can sit. Or you could stand outside. Out, like, the front. Or there's, the balconies that overlook the interior area along the rooms in the inn. I don't know if that's making any sense.
Yeah, I can kind of picture it. Fane's gonna take that first option. I think, and take his drink, and just quietly stand up and excuse himself and his drink from the table. Go get some.
Most importantly, the drink.
Yes. Most important. Very,
Like
very
that.
much. Very much
Like-
must.
This part down here is the bar,
Mhm.
and then there's the stairs that lead up, and then there's yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah, he's gonna take that that little drink of his and go get some air. And just quietly. Let the others continue to converse. You guys can continue to converse.
Is he suicidal? He seems not happy to be alive.
Yeah, I know. He'll be okay.
Yeah.
There's some
That's
there's
why
some
we're
bridges in Sharn that are really high up that he could jump off of if he really wanted to.
Don't let him hear you say that. You might
Don't.
get on it.
Shh. Kevel.
Pebble, my buddy. We don't encourage that kind of thing. Okay, that's
Oh.
not. Yeah, that's not good.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it because of the bridges or because of the dying?
The dying.
Okay.
Yeah. See, we want our friends to live regardless of what they want.
Yes. It's not their choice.
Yes. They don't have a choice in the matter of living.
And at this point, Fane doesn't get to choose whether or not he stays with us. He's stuck with us.
Yeah. Thane is a member of this party against their will. Possibly.
This friendship stuff is weird.
It is.
Eat another dino nuggie.
I mean, yeah.
No, I mentioned potatoes, and now I kind of want one. Like IRL.
I have a bag of potatoes in my kitchen, and you know what? My dumbass doesn't know what to do with any of them.
Oh, you
Like-
could do so many different
I
things with them.
know! I know French fries and mash, and that's it.
Have you
Mm.
ever tried to
Baked.
make a twice baked potato?
Mashed
Why would you
potatoes are
make it
pretty
twice?
good.
It's already done
Oh
after
my
the
god.
first time.
Okay, so a twice baked potato is you take the potato, you bake it, cut it in half after it's baked, scoop out all the potato, leaving the skin, mash up the insides with cheese and spices and whatever else you want, put it back in the potato, top with cheese, and then bake it again.
Can
so that
you
the cheese
just-
gets
can we
melty.
just talk about, you know that really just foul, like, I think it's like a Seth Rogen movie where all the food is like alive and they like fuck each other at the end or whatever.
Yes.
Can you just like
I'm familiar.
think about in that universe, just in from the context of that universe where food is alive and has feelings and shit. Just can we just talk about how fucked up a twice baked potato is? Like you just scoop all
Harry.
this food out, you just
Scooping
disembowel
me
the
out,
potato,
rearranging
chop all
my
that shit up with
insides.
some other junk, and stuff its skin with its guts. Like that's
And
I mean-
other foods as well.
yeah. The food in that movie was right to kill humans. Honestly, it was right.
In that context, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
But
Sorry.
no, twice. I love twice baked potatoes because you can make them a bunch of different ways, and they're really really good. I personally like to add a bit of like hot pepper, not a lot, just a little bit, so it's a little bit of heat to it, and like turmeric, salt, pepper, butter,
Oh my god,
and
stop it. You're
then
gonna make me
a
hungry
little
for
bit of
real.
cheese.
Anyway,
I
You're
am
gonna
a
make me
good
hungry
cook.
For real, and I just sent this motherfucker $50. I don't have any money for $50. Shush.
Yeah.
Floorboard is just over here like
it's a secret.
I like
I love
secret
it.
in
talent.
real life. I'm a good cook. I am a good cook. Istastro can tell you.
Yes, but you
I'm
rarely
a good
cook.
cook. Recently, because I'm never home. I'm not home now.
You never have the energy to do any cooking.
Because I spend all of my time traveling and working.
Anyway, besides the
Sorry,
point.
I'm responsible for this digression. I'm sorry. I feel
Yes.
personally responsible. Back to D&D land, where Fane is being sad boy and everybody else is having fun drinking. Like my real life.
All I can
basically.
think about is food now. It's all I can think about.
Well, it's a
I
good
think
thing
we
you
should
got
turn
a
in
heaping
for the
plate
night.
of dino nuggies.
I kind of want to
I'm
try
dead.
making dino nuggies from scratch.
I can't eat anything that's shaped like something that I like. So I can't eat dino nuggies because they make me sad because I like dinos. And they're shaped like dinos. I don't want to bite their little heads off.
Then-
Animal crackers, fucking
That's
forget
an
about
inside
it.
thought.
I can't do it.
That's inside thought. Okay.
Sorry, I said the quiet part out loud, I guess.
Eat,
No. I
Are we,
had to
what
stop
time is it?
myself.
What
eat
time is it in
politician
Disneyland?
nuggies, and then you're good.
What?
I said eat politician nuggies, and you're good.
Oh, yeah, see? That would be good. I could do that.
Just like little gingerbread men, and you just
Republic
pretend.
nuggies!
I don't have the artistry to make politician nuggies.
No. You just
I-
you. That's the beauty of it. You just use like a generic human shape, and you imagine it's whatever politician you want to be biting the head off of.
Honestly, because they all sort of look like that anyway.
Oh my god, yeah.
So, back in D&D land, what time is
Yes.
it?
That is a great question. How long did you guys spend, like,
1,000 years.
drinking and stuff? Because it was pretty early in the day, I think, when you went and talked to Sean.
Like 6
all day.
Oh wait, no.
What time?
6 hours.
No, you guys
6
got
full hours.
you guys got there and went straight to him, huh?
What time was it when we started drinking? I guess we'll start there.
I
There's
don't. I
room for
honestly don't know.
shenanigans.
I don't know. So I'm gonna say probably like 3:30, maybe 4.
Oh,
Just afternoon drinking.
question.
I mean,
Who
I'd
has
say
the bag
that's
of
a
holding?
that's a valid time to do that.
I want to say Mike has it. I
Hmm.
want to say.
The
does
question
Mike
is,
have it?
does he still have it, or
Yeah,
Can
I
I, like,
mean,
take it
I would
and
imagine
put it
he
somewhere?
with us spiritually.
he has it because he stayed back instead of fighting the Baylor to gather all the
Yeah.
books and stuff.
yeah?
So he probably just put them all in there.
Okay. Follow-up question about the bag of holding. If we choose a word or phrase to lock it, can we change that later or remove
Yes.
it?
Yeah, so
Okay.
the bag person taught you how to
Okay.
it's like a whole security system, but he taught because it comes with like a default one installed, so you can change
Yeah.
it from that to another one. So you already know how to change it if you change it.
Follow-up. How strong is that?
How strong is what?
The lock. The magical encryption.
It's not like a physical lock.
Well, I mean, like, can
like
just
an arcane
any
lock.
mage or... I'm wondering if, like, any mage or wizard with knowledge of it can just come up and undo it. Or if it would, like,
Theoretically,
take time.
the knock spell would be able to unlock it. Same with like destroying the bag.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if the bag gets stolen, how hard would it be for someone to break into it and steal the contents?
spell. Knock spell should be put.
Yeah, I was like, I can't think of a way to make it stronger than the knock spell would be able to get around. So that is kind of the only way that they would be able to without doing it. They'd have to hire a mage.
Gotcha. Just debating on how heavily we need to protect this bag and its contents.
Keep it with us, keep it safe. Simple. No need for all the extra shenanigans.
Well, no, I'm just thinking like, because we've been drinking for a while, we were just attacked. My mind is on the bag. Like, I want to make sure that thing's secure and no one comes and steals it in the middle of the night.
You just like hugging it close to your chest.
Yeah, just
Right now?
sleeping on top of the bag.
I'm thinking, with my roguish knowledge, I'm gonna hide it somewhere in my room. Somewhere not, visible or accessible to normal people. Not fondly.
No, they committed terrorist acts in their campaign.
Oh,
They took his staff of the Magi and then snapped it in his face when he tried to get it back, or when he
Oh.
asked for it back.
Oh.
I imagine he at least attempted to ruin them.
If I'm
I
being
think
honest,
murder.
do you know what happens when the staff of the Magi gets broken?
No.
Like, a lot of damage. It explodes. Violently.
It's like a necklace of fireballs.
It's way worse than a necklace of fireballs.
Seriously. Shit.
Yeah, it's like 400 damage if you're next to it, type of.
Oh my god. So, did
What-
Shard survive?
Shard is not alive in their campaign.
Oh my god. Did the person who snapped it survive?
No, he was leaving the campaign anyways. He had some life
okay.
stuff come up, and he was like, "I want to go out with a bang."
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, anyways,
Anyways.
they're now like low key wanted. They haven't been back.
Just low key.
Well, because they kind of sort of got away with it. Like, there weren't any witnesses. But they did,
Alive.
like,
God.
dodge the police for questioning. Like,
So
they were
they're wanted
the
for
witnesses,
questioning.
and then they bounced town. Anyways,
Well, if only Mike were here to see how good we are in comparison. We feel a lot better about our minor crimes.
yeah, no, they. mm. Anyways.
As it is, now that we are sufficiently fed. I'm going to assume it's sometime in the afternoon / maybe evening.
We got our long rest in.
No, not yet. Do you guys
Yeah.
want to do anything else? Or are you just, like, going to bed?
Oh, I'm resting. I need a nappy nap.
I kind of want to try and like con some people into a drinking game using the Oh, God, what is it called?
Tankard of
no,
sobriety?
I have my tankard of sobriety.
Oh God!
Oh, please.
So I wanna con some people into a drinking game using the tankard of
Okay.
sobriety, see if I can win a little bit of gold.
Yeah, if you do, you will win a little bit of gold. Like, these are college
Yeah.
students. They're not
Yeah.
going to be
I'm
like, all
hoping to
right, I'm
get-
throwing $150 on the table for this drinking game bet. They're gonna be like,
I'm
yeah, I've
hoping to
got
get like
$3
5.
in my pocket.
I'm hoping to get like 5. Just so I'm above 0.
Okay, go ahead and roll a persuasion check for me. Or just no, make a deception check, because you are deceiving me.
Oh. Okay, well there's persuasion.
Okay. Where's the... We'll use
And
that roll.
it's a 17 for deception.
Oh, they're the same modifier? We'll just
Yeah,
use the
same
first one.
modifier. Okay, so 15 then.
It doesn't really change anything either way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a +7 to persuasion and deception.
So, you obviously are going to win, but then the matter is not if you're going to win, it's if you're going to get caught. So,
Yeah.
give me a deception check. $15. Yeah, so you manage to, you get a group of, like, college students hanging around, and you manage to get, like, some bets going. You beat them in the drinking game for 3 gold and 5 silver. Altogether is the total pool.
That's 3 gold and 5 silver that I didn't have before. I'm no longer completely broke. I'm mostly broke, but not completely anymore. Yeah, after that, I'm just gonna go to bed.
Okay. Fairy Nostastra?
I'm debating. Do I want to go a little spider and go throughout the town to see if I can pick up any word on these people that brought the baler, or do I just want to go back to bed? Because I don't want to engage with them. I just want to go out and listen and see what I can hear.
Okay, so are you going to do that?
Why not? I'm only gonna be a little spider. Ain't gonna be like anyone's gonna be hunting me.
Yeah, give me... I mean...
Unless I were to come across you and then I'd be
Yeah.
like, spider!
I was like, I know a lot of people that would, like, if they saw you, it's hands on sight. But...
I mean, they're not actively hunting me. It's just a opportunity thing. It's not like people are going out. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go get that. I'm gonna go find a spider and smash it.
That's what you think. Anyways. You haven't met Jonathan the spider hunter, who specializes in killing spiders.
Medieval insect control.
In the era, they'll never win.
Oof.
So, yeah, go ahead and give me an investigation check. See if you find anything out. $13. A lot of people are talking about it. Lot of conspiracy theories going around. A lot of just general conversation about it. But nothing you really don't know. Mostly just people being like, "Oh, that's so crazy. Wonder why that happened. Wonder how that happened."
Teddy.
What?
Well, if that's all I'm hearing, then I'll probably come back and crawl into bed and call it a night.
All right.
Long rest time.
Yeah, so you guys go
Right.
ahead and get a long rest.
Cool.
Except for Fane. Just kidding.
Well,
He
honestly,
gets a long rest.
I mean, he probably doesn't
Wrong
even
campaign.
end up going to bed, so it's a shitty rest. He probably passes out on that little balcony.
All right.
He's just a
But
little
he
ball of
rests.
nerves.
Like that did much. Yeah, that didn't even really Wait,
My buttons.
did that help?
I didn't have to heal anything because I didn't take any damage.
Okay, there we go. I'd only used detect magic once. It didn't do it. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
All right. So next morning comes along. The town is abuzz. Security is increased in the streets a little bit. But I say otherwise, aside from people talking about the incident, not a lot is different as you guys get up in the morning and go about your lives. What do you all do?
Breakfast.
Let's. Oh, yeah, breakfast.
Breakfast and then meet the one guy.
What's going on
Yeah.
here? Mac?
I'll pay for breakfast again.
Right back.
Because
Be right back, hold on.
I can and I'm feeling generous.
Okay. So
I think everyone
breakfast
else
breakfast
spends a lot
comes
more
with
money than
the
me.
So breakfast comes along with the inn,
Oh, sweet.
like with the room. It's continental breakfast.
Donuts.
I'm back. I got a potato.
Tabithy is wearing donuts like bracelets and eating them. Probably with Kevel.
Yeah, I could see him doing that. They're like the same size too, right? Or Tabithy's a
They
little
are
bit
the
shorter.
Yeah, I think she's a little bit shorter, but yeah, pretty much.
But yeah. After breakfast, what do you do?
I suppose we'll go and find Shard. Seek out that compensation.
Yes, I would like my compensation in the form of a one of those like Dragon shards. That'd be cool.
You can get a few of them. I don't think you can get. I think one would be pretty cheap.
Whatever
I
they'll
don't know.
give me.
I feel like those dragon shards might be a bit on the expensive side.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
I
But-
can't see them being more expensive than a health potion. Considering we delivered a whole trainload of them.
Or of the dust that was highly coveted and thought to be
Yeah.
smuggled.
Yeah.
But then
Well,
wasn't smuggled.
it wasn't thought to be smuggled. That guy just wanted a bribe.
That's right.
Anyway, let's go visit the guy.
Yeah.
Get our dues.
All right, so you guys make your way back up to the university, to Arconics, taking the lifts up once more. Heading in, you see there are, the area where the battle had taken place has been cordoned off with, caution tape and stuff while investigators are on standby. Where do you guys head?
I suppose we should. Yeah, straight to his classroom / office.
All right. So heading up there, classes have been canceled for the day, so he's up there alone. Or they're up there alone, I guess. Because they're, two different heads. Anyways.
Yeah.
This worked so much better with... I got the voice changer to work the first time I did it, and I would use, like, an echo, kind of, for Shard, whenever Shard was talking. And it was like both heads were talking... It sounded like both heads were talking at the same time, and it was so good. But I haven't been able to get the voice changer to work since. Anyways. Ah. Hello. I see you finally made it back. How was your rest?
Delicious. With a side of sunder, since Spain was so sad.
Restful.
I think we did good. But do you have any idea why a Baylor would be here?
I am not entirely sure, but it does heighten my suspicions that these documents may need to be sent away somewhere very secure to be kept with haste. Just in case.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
We could always just lose them somewhere.
That is a terrible idea.
I don't mean all of them at once, but
I mean, if you're
you know.
going to lose them, then just leave them here, and I will take care of them. Because
I was
leaving
thinking
them
about
out for
dropping them
anyone
in the
to
ocean.
find,
And we were going to
was
get paid for delivering them back to our original employer, yes?
I mean, yeah, but if we wanted to get rid of them, we could always just
No.
coat them in concrete and drop them in the ocean.
No.
that's a valid
No.
option.
That would That would be a pretty effective way to get rid of them.
I would
Let's
say so.
finish our job that we were originally contracted to do. And anything else happens, we'll deal with it. But let's get on that snazzy airship that we managed to procure and go.
Small question for the DM.
Mm-hmm.
There's a balcony. Could I just like
There's
walk up to
not
the
a
balcony and
balcony in his room. There's just windows.
no? Is there a broken window that I could walk up to?
No, you guys just opened the windows and jumped. Or
Oh.
there's not any broken windows actually in the tower, surprisingly.
If I were to open one of the windows, could I just pull the airship out, climb onto it from the opened window? Is that feasible, or would it
That
just make more sense to leave?
seems feasible. That seems because there'd be enough space for it to exist there.
Okay.
It wouldn't. You wouldn't be able. Well, would you be able to climb straight onto it?
It's fine. We'll go outside and do it
Just
from
go-
like a
so
courtyard.
the airships have like struts that go up like top, bottom, left, and right, and these struts hold the ring of elemental energy between them. So I'm trying to figure out if like with those kind of being a natural separator where you can't really like overlap those with anything, if you would still be able to somehow get onto the ship.
We forgot to ask about the compensation that was mentioned.
You forgot to ask.
You mentioned. I did forget. You mentioned possible compensation yesterday. It's the only reason we're still in town.
Like
Yes,
mining
I-
in dragon shards.
Have spoken with the dean, and while we can't give you, direct financial compensation due to the way that our scholarship and rewards programs work, things like that, we can give you this. He's determined that this is a fitting reward for you brave adventurers who leapt into the fire, so to speak. And he will produce a small golden ticket. Hand it over to you.
Shiny.
He'll say that is an equipment voucher. It is usable at any of the affiliated businesses with the college, but with the golden voucher, the best the best deals you're going to find will likely be with Mirabelle. It doesn't have to be used right away, but it can serve to either get you an item or get you or pay towards an item and serve as partial payment. So you can hold on to it for as long as you like, or you can run down and cash it in for a book at our library, or an item at Mirabelle's shop, or maybe you just really need, I don't know, a grappling hook or something. I wouldn't use it for something that cheap, personally, but
Maybe a health potion or 4.
it's more of a one item type of thing.
Ah, okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah, he basically just gave you like a major coupon that doesn't really
Okay.
expire.
How much, like, what's the gold value of this coupon?
The gold value
Just
of the coupon,
approximate.
it will cover up to 1,000 gold off of one item.
Oh. That's way more than I thought.
Up to 1,000 for one item.
Yeah. Have we entered a new month, or are we still in the same month?
Let me double check timekeeping.
Because I'm wondering if Mirabelle's
Stock
items
has
have refreshed.
not yet. So it was yesterday was the 25th. Today's the 26th of Olaroon. There are 28 days in a month.
Damn.
So if you don't want anything that's in our shop right now, you can come back you can wait a couple days. You can come back the next time you're back here and see what she has. See if you want anything. Things like that.
I
Yeah,
know
you get
she sold out of a bunch of things.
one
Yeah, I say we wait.
voucher. Oh yeah, she did.
Is that
she
one
did sell
voucher
a
a
bunch of them.
person?
No.
Is that
one voucher?
One voucher total. Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
So who's something special right
Yeah. So
We could hold on to it and then get something big down the line.
now? Okay.
So you guys, I know you have much to do, so I will let you get to it.
Okay. Final verdict on the window thing.
Let's just go down to the ground. You can jump down, take the feather
Yeah,
fall.
you
in the
can do
main
that.
chamber.
Is
Yeah.
you would just have to make it like come out a little bit lower, so that you can jump out and onto the deck.
Now with that, Lorvor is just gonna walk over to a window, pop it open, and uncork the airship bottle.
Okay. You guys watch
I'm
as
on
this airship kind of swoop gets sucked out of the bottle and appears floating in the air. It's rope ladder dangling all the way down, or well, not all the way down, dangling about 20 feet, 25 feet down. The struts jutting out an extra about 10 feet on either side of the ship. It's a little bit lower. You can see the edge of the deck, or you can see the deck. The deck is about 5 feet below you and 10 feet out, so you should be able to make the jump.
Lorvor just jumps onto the deck and goes inside.
Okay.
I guess that's our cue. And I'll jump out the window to board the ship.
Michelangelo.
Run after, be like, this is scary. Somebody else toss me or something.
Michelangelo will
Toss
toss
me.
you.
Yeah.
So he'll jump out, and before Fane jumps, Kebble's gonna be like, I thought they just said jumping was bad. I don't know.
Different
Only
kind of
to your
stuff.
death, Kebble. Only to your death.
You're alive? Looks out the window.
Just get out there and I shove him out the window. And
So you guys get on your airship and you're ready to fly. On the airship, for other ways up in the future, there are platforms that you can that rest on the deck next to the what is it? It's not called a fence. The side post things on the deck that like stop you from just sliding off the ship. Banister?
Sure. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. So there's next to either side along the banister there are wooden planks that can be set across to walk. Or they're like long wooden planks that can be rotated and set across to walk across if you ever like dock level, or there's like a rope ladder that gets rolled down if you have to make it above you and climb up to it. But yeah, you guys hop in your ship and head off, I guess, to adventure.
Adventure.
Does anyone other than Michelangelo have the ability to fly the ship?
Hell to the no.
Nope.
Anyone with air vehicles proficiency or the Mark of Storm?
Oh wait.
I do not.
That's right. You have
I do have a really high dex.
Okay. So it looks like Michelangelo is the only one right now who can fly it. Since he doesn't have the mic. What's that?
Can I give him advantage by like tinkering on the engine to make sure it's stable and running as best it can be?
The engine is a spirit.
Oh.
Well, I say there's like the engine housing, which binds the elemental.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he can fly it.
Now, can you fly if you don't have proficiency?
You cannot fly it without either proficiency or the dragon mark or the mark of the storm. If you have one but not the other, you can still fly it at half speed.
Okay.
So he can fly it at 15 miles an hour, which is quite good. I'll say that's about the average speed of like a frigate. A frigate class ship in this, like an airship in this setting.
So how long will it take us to get back to Sharn?
Well, at 15, it should take you about 7 days if I'm remembering right. But let me pull up the interactive map, because there's a measurement tool on the interactive map. Okay, so flying for 8 hours a day. At 15 miles an hour. That's 120 miles a day. Yeah, so it'll take you just over 7 days. So on the 8th day, you'll arrive in Sharn.
So what if we bump that up to 12 hours a day? 12 on, 12 off.
Well, then we go into the travel rules for D&D.
Oh.
Is that in the DMG or the Player's Handbook? Travel pace. Hold on. Travel pace 5e. Okay. Then Michelangelo has to start making exhaustion rolls. for each hour of travel beyond 8. And the DC
Each
increases each hour.
Gotcha. Never mind then.
Yeah. So having a secondary, for each additional pilot you have, you can safely increase the amount of time by 2 hours that you can travel, just because they would have to
Gotcha.
be going on shifts. And, like the size of the ship and stuff like that. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, so it'll take you about, on the 8th day you will get back to Sharn. So let me pull up airship. Airship? Airship. You're traveling now. What? Okay. Anyways. Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, you guys start to go on your travels. Can I get some luck rolls? Now, airship travel is both the fastest and generally the safest way to travel. But there is still the chance for complications. So,
Yeah.
can I
So there's
get...
a 12.
Okay. And can I
of
get... Yeah, one of them from each of you. And then I'll roll like a couple. D20.
Or, I mean, a D20. She said.
Three? Cool. That would have been a random encounter if you were on the ground, but you weren't.
So, question. How
Mhm.
long would it take for me to get airship proficiency studying under Mike?
So, with a proper teacher, so with somebody who has airship proficiency teaching you with their downtime as well, it would take half the time. So instead of 250 days, it would take 125.
Jesus. Okay. Could I not just, like, study him and ask questions while he's flying?
You could, but it would be learning at a normal pace in that case.
Okay, okay. Never mind then.
But yeah, okay, so with the rules that we had, is there anything, speaking of that, like on that note, is there anything that you guys want to be working on during your travels? Any personal projects, any, trying to learn new languages or proficiencies or things like that? Because you can do so in your downtime, and it just takes, without a teacher, it takes 250 days of study. So travel's a great time for that because you're doing a lot of stuff, or you're doing a lot of nothing.
I'm gonna continue learning Draconic from Kebble.
Also, crafting items and stuff, if you have the proper tools and everything, is stuff that can be done in downtime. So you're going to be learning Draconic from Kebble.
What kind of things could I craft with, like, my tinker's tools or my alchemy set? Or my woodcarver's tools, because I apparently also have the ability to do that. Or could I craft woodcarver's tools?
Okay. So, you said you have tinker's tools, woodcarver tools, and what?
Okay, so my proficiency is alchemists, glass blowers, thieves, tinkers, and woodcarvers.
Which ones do you
but
have?
The ones that I actually have is I have alchemist supplies, glass blowers tools, and tinker tools.
Okay. So with alchemist supplies, you could work on crafting acid, alchemist fire, component pouch, oil, paper, or perfume. With the glass blowers tools, you could work on crafting a glass bottle, a magnifying glass, a spyglass, or a vial. And with the tinker's tools, you could work on crafting... Oh! Wow. That's a lot. Apparently, with the tinker's tools, you can work on crafting the another musket, another pistol, a bell, a bullseye lantern, a flask, a hooded lantern, a hunting trap, a lock, manacles, a mirror, a shovel, a signal whistle, or tinderbox. For any of these things,
another pistol.
You will need half of the gold cost in like items, and it will take... I don't like their crafting rules because they take too long, and most adventurers don't do that. So the regular D&D crafting rules is like you get 10 gold of progress per day per person who's helping. I think that takes too long, so I'm going to bump it up to 25 gold per day of progress.
Appreciate that. What would I need to craft another pistol? Because
So another pistol, you would need 125 gold worth of materials. And it would take you 5 days.
Okay, because I've got a vial of black powder. I don't know how much that's worth. I've got...
I don't think the black powder goes into making the pistol itself.
Well, what kind of materials can I use then?
Well, I mean, it's more like the metal and the wood and the, you know, the stuff you have to burn up to shape the metal and things like that. So you would be able to, if you were wanting to do this, you would be able, and had the money to, you'd be able to buy those while you were in town before leaving.
Okay.
For the travel, if you want.
Cool. Can I do that retroactively?
Yes, I will.
Okay. I'm gonna do that then. So I'll buy.
As long as you have the money.
25. I do have the money. That's where my money's going from now on. She's gonna buy the materials for a second pistol.
He's gonna pick up the gunner feet and just...
I'm just gonna give all of us pistols. It's fine.
That's even more terrifying.
Or I'll give them to Keppel.
Keppel as a gunslinger is funnier than I imagined it to be.
You know what? I'm into that.
Okay.
The herbalism kit.
She said she has proficiency in the herbalism kit, but not the actual herbalism kit, right?
No, proficiency in the alchemist kit.
Okay.
And
wait, you're asking for yourself.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
The herbalism kit, same thing. You have to pay half the cost in materials. But you can craft an antitoxin, a candle, a healer's kit, or a potion of healing. Eventually, as you get as you get better, as you get more skilled, you might come across like recipes for better potions of healing, but the regular potion of healing is what it comes with. Like the knowledge of the herbalism kit.
Okay. I think I'll rather just go work on my abyssal language book.
You're not gonna craft 7 healers kits?
No. No.
Fair enough. All right, so
Or
go
like
ahead. Just
15 potions of healing.
you'll just have to write this down somewhere in your notes, like in your character notes on your sheet, wherever you want to keep track of it. The two of you who are working on language, go ahead and add 7 days of progress towards that.
I've been doing it in hours, so I have 100 hours of Draconic so far.
What?
I don't know why I have it in hours.
Huh?
Oh, right. It was 50 hours, but because I was learning it from Kebble, who was teaching me, it was doubled.
Why have it in hours?
I don't know. I think it was just because I was adding up the rest.
Where did 50 come from?
I don't remember.
I'm so confused.
This is just in my notes. I have 3 almost deaths, 1 no damage. That's the battles that I've gone through. The notes about the armor that I don't have anymore. 100 hours of Draconic, 1 poison, and 1 inspo. Because I did the recap last time and didn't use it.
That's wild. Okay.
That's my notes. It's dumb. I'm just gonna convert that to days. It's like 4 days of Draconic. Plus 7 is 11.
Well, I just don't know how you got to 50. That's such a weird number.
I think it was like
it's not divisible by 8, which is the amount of time you're supposed to spend studying it.
I have no idea.
And
How
I
did
don't
end up
think
with
it's
that?
I don't think it's days. It might be days.
Is it?
Because
Days
it's
or
the
hours?
26th of Olaroon, which is the 2nd month, and you guys started on, like, you met Keppel, like, the 3rd of Zorantir? Something like that?
Yeah, it's not days. I know that.
It's not days?
No, I'm sure I would have written days if it was days.
Alright, well, we'll assume it was 7 days, and then, so now you're at 14. There you go.
Okay, 14. Now is it doubled because I'm learning it from Kebble?
Actually, yes, so that would be 28. 28 days. Because you're learning it from Keppel.
28 days. Okay.
Okay. God. I'm just imagining Keppel picking up Quicken Spell at some point and just like dual wielding blast, or like shooting a gun, and then Quicken Spell bonus action Scorching Ray.
Oh my god.
He's got an underbarrel wand.
He's gonna be our tape.
He's gonna be our glass cannon.
Yeah. Along with me carrying my Eldritch Cannon.
Which reminds me, at some point soon, I need to actually make like a character sheet for Kobold instead of just using the stat block, because it's once you guys
Not
level
accurate?
up, it's accurate right now, but once you guys start leveling up, it won't be. If he like continues to come with you on adventures, he'll level up along with you.
We need like fan art of Kebble and Meep.
Yes. In my mind, they're best friends.
Alright. So,
So do I make...
yeah. Yeah, so, it takes you 5 days. But you do make the pistol.
Woo! Just gonna double that.
Buddy cop adventures of Meep and Kebble.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, you guys have a pretty peaceful travel before finally making it back into the City of Towers. There's a couple places that you can, there's airship docks in most major wards of the city, but the most prominent ones are the Lyrander Tower Dock and the Terminus Station Tower Dock. They're the most commonly used.
Oh.
Sorry, I just realized I have the Sea Invisibility spell because of my Dragon Mark. And because I picked up spellcasting.
Nice. Does anybody else need a pistol, or should I just save it and then pick up Gunslinger so I can shoot both of them?
Well, I
What's
mean,
the
you'd be able
range
to
on the pistol
shoot
again?
both of them, but
Yeah.
What's the range on the pistol?
The
90?
pistol is 45 120.
And what's the damage on it?
D10.
No. I'll take a pistol. It's better than the short bow I've got.
She'll give him the pistol she needs. I'll take that off.
Alright. So the pistol does have the ammunition and loading properties, and light. So
Okay.
it can be dual wielded, but it does require ammo to fire, and it has the loading properties, so you can only shoot it once per turn.
We'll also give him half of my bullets, so 10 bullets.
Okay. As you guys are arriving, I'm gonna say 8 days travel to Sharn.
Damn. That thing is expensive. That's 250 gold.
Mhm.
You're welcome.
So the 6th of Therendor
Excuse me.
is now. As you guys are getting to Sharn, it's still pretty early in the morning as you guys are arriving, and on the 6th of Therendor, which is the 3rd month. I say it's starting to get a little bit warmer, not a lot warmer. The air was bitter and cold before, but now that's starting to lighten up just a little bit. As the seasons begin to change in the next month or so. So yeah.
Alright. Let's deliver those books and be rid of them.
Yay.
Okay. I still think if they're as dangerous as Shard said they were,
I
probably just
forgot.
encase them in concrete and drop them in the ocean so no one ever finds them.
Deliver them to the person who contract this. I swear to God, you encase them, I will encase you.
Hey. I never said I was going to. I said I think that's what we should do.
We can always recommend that, right?
I will.
We gotta tell them that these are very dangerous and everyone should probably just destroy them somehow.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna recommend that we do it.
But they're books. Why can't we just burn them?
Magical
Fire?
protection.
Fire fixes everything.
Magical protections.
Yeah.
Have to be
Isn't
some
that what
probably
we had
really
charged
strong powerful, fiery magical fire. But either way, we could just be rid of the problem ourselves and deliver to who we're supposed to.
What are they gonna do with them?
City will probably stick in some vault somewhere, some secret vault we're not supposed to know of. Something along those lines.
And you remember that Shard did recommend, if you can't destroy them, the House Kundaric vaults
That's right.
as well. So if you, but yeah.
Okay, well let's go receive our reward.
Okay. So from where did you guys park your airship? I mean, I know you're probably taking it with you afterwards, but where did you originally dock?
I suppose as close as we could get to,
So probably the Lyrander Tower. Which is in the Dragon Towers district, which is actually very close. It's not that far away. So it'll only take you about half an hour to walk over through the city to where she is, plus another 10 minutes to, stuff the ship back into the bottle. Cork it up. But yeah, you guys show up. You're at the garrison that Sergeant Villeroy works at.
Gilroy! Timothy runs up. I didn't blow anything up this time. I wanted to, but I didn't.
Oh, you guys are back. Great. I assume we have much to talk about. I've not heard anything. Let's head up to my desk. She'll take you in to her. She has a little office. She closes the door. It's not a huge office, so you guys are all just it's just standing room only, pretty much. She'll be sitting behind at her desk. All right. So, what is the news?
The dual mind managed to decode it, and then they re-encoded it for everyone's safety. As the documents, books, all that stuff is actually quite dangerous. And his recommendation was either destroy it if possible, which magical protections on it are quite beefy, surprisingly, or stick it in House Lyrander's vaults?
House Lyrander?
Lyrander? Was that the name of the house? Or
no, House something.
Kundaric.
House Kundaric's vaults.
I see. So they really must be quite the threat. And if you would go so far as to re-encode them and then have them sealed away. Well.
He also wouldn't tell us what was in them, just that they were dangerous.
An understandable precaution.
If an annoying one. It means we have less information about what the Dosk might be planning.
True.
They wouldn't go through all this trouble if they didn't have some idea of what was on them.
Did we mention the demon? I had to step away for a minute.
No.
We haven't mentioned the demon yet.
Probably.
Hmm.
But also, while we were leaving, this giant baler showed up while we were picking up the books, and I'm taking a good guess that's probably, just probably, showed up because the books were there. Nothing I can guarantee, of course.
A Baylor showed up. Oh, she's surprisingly knowledgeable.
Yeah, but we killed it graveyard dead, so don't worry.
You killed a Baylor?
Well,
A greater
Wow.
demon?
team effort, but
We had help. We
So
were at a
these-
magic school.
Shard. And... Did we ever find out the other guy's name?
Tarus.
everyone was screaming it for several minutes, so...
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I think they were chanting it at one point.
Yeah, Shard and someone named Tarus did most of the damage.
That's understandable. Yes, I mean, Arconics is generally quite a safe place. There's a lot of skilled mages there. I haven't heard of this Tarus guy, but still a Baylor. That's impressive.
I think we should get paid extra.
I think we should too, actually, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I'm still broke from all the extra money you asked from the last mission.
Well,
I was gonna say, I'm not gonna try to squeeze more gold. The money hungry guy is not gonna try to squeeze money out of him.
dig into those treasure chests then. Come on, you've probably got some items for us.
I will take 500 gold in various materials.
If you happen to have an extra health potion lying around, I wouldn't be opposed to taking that.
Another job
Please tell
would
me
be
it's
nice.
in the notes. Please tell me it's in the notes somewhere. Hold on.
We might not be war criminals, but we are definitely extortionists.
Okay, adventuring is expensive. Saving the world is not cheap.
I don't disagree. This is one
Ah,
of the
when
things
they
that
have
we
completed
really
the mission
agree
and
on.
return, she will give them each 150 gold. I did write it down. Thank you. I
Nor
could
is it-
not remember for the life of me what the reward was. However, you have done well. So here is your reward as promised, and I'll take those. I'll look into getting them a vault in the House Kundarik vaults in the Moral Holds. It's the most
course.
secure vaults in the world. So if
That makes
anywhere
sense.
else is
Another-
safe.
Another option would be to encase them in concrete and drop them in the middle of the ocean.
Would certainly be a cheaper option.
Or, I'll say a quarter of the fee of what you'll pay for vaults. I'll take care of that,
I'll take care of what?
dropping them in the ocean.
Well, I'm sure we can find someone to make concrete shoes for them pretty easily if that's the route. What do you guys think? You've the most experience. What do you guys think is the safest route for this
The odds of someone
information?
finding them in the ocean is pretty slim to none.
Mhm.
And we do have our own airship now, so we could
So
take them out and...
Here's the question. Hear me out. Okay. What if they decided to use some sort of divination magic? And being that the ocean is much less secure than, a vault, I would probably strongly suggest the vault.
I mean, that's
How
a good
accurate
point.
is divination?
How
How accurate is divination
The
magic?
House Kundarik vaults are shielded from divination. To my knowledge, at least that's what the rumors say. I've never actually been there.
Well, how do we know that these aren't shielded from divination magic already?
Explain how they were found.
They were found in ancient ruins that the Dosk probably knew about through some other means. They had to have known about the books before looking for them to begin with, and they probably figured out some way of tracking down their location without divination magic. We could always run a test on them to see if they can be found through divination before making a decision. Because the Dosk probably have some sort of agent. They seem pretty well connected, being a whole house and everything.
A whole house?
Well, they are a house.
Criminal syndicate?
Yes, sorry. They are a criminal syndicate. I would imagine they have some way of finding out what's in the vaults.
Well, the vaults aren't here. The vaults aren't in Sharn.
I have limited experience with divination magic, but from what I know, there are more ways to sniff something out than there are to stop things from being sniffed out. However, a simple spell, if it is blocked, will tell us whether or not it can be divine.
Alright
Do
then.
any of you have access
Divination
to such a
magic,
spell?
It's not necessarily about how accurate it is. It's vague. A lot of it is up to interpretation. So it's about how well you can interpret the truths that are given to you by the magic.
What he said.
I understood about a quarter of that.
Divination magic, you'll get sort of a vague, foggy, mystical answer back. It won't be a simple yes or no. It won't be a here or there. There will be some sort of a riddle, a thought process that you have to go through after your answer is received to determine what that answer even means.
Ah. So dropping it in the middle of the ocean would still be pretty secure from divination magic, given that the ocean is a very large and vast place, and the most they're likely to find out with divination magic is that it is in the ocean.
Likely, but there are other spells that can locate objects, so
Ah.
that's, I think, going to be the more difficult thing to prevent. There are ways to block that as well, but none
I
that
say we let. Oh, I was gonna say. I say we let the city worry about that.
I seem to be outvoted here.
The vaults are supposedly shielded from these types of magics.
of what
I can see I'm outvoted.
I mean, if any place was going to be protected from divination magic, I would think vaults would be such a place. It's not a matter of vote, it's just a matter of talking it through. What do we have?
No. You're right.
I mean, if I had a vault with items in it worth protecting, I would have some sort of magical protection on that to prevent anyone can just...
Vaults it is then.
Yeah, probably a better idea. But still, even that is not entirely impenetrable. If somebody really wants to get something out of a vault, they will.
And we will deal with that.
At
If
most,
that is
just
our
need-
job to do. He'll be fine. You think too much, Faith.
I have to think, Tabitha, because I have lives under my protection now. I'm the person that has to keep you alive. I have to think about these things. Because none of you seem to want to. Sorry. I don't want anything to happen.
You care about us.
No, I don't. I've got a good gig here, alright, and I don't have to find a new gig.
You love us.
God, don't get ahead of yourself. I tolerate you.
And she gives him a hug.
Okay.
Lowerboard joins in with
Oh,
this
God,
this
no.
now becoming group hug.
Oh, please. Okay. Pat
Good.
on the back.
Kibble, go join the hug.
Hurrah!
In here, Kebble.
Sergeant Vilmer is gonna look over and be like, and by the way, who is that?
Don't worry about Kebble. He's the kobold we picked up along the way.
He's our friend.
Pet/team mascot, apparently.
I'm not the pet, Arthur is the pet.
Right, of course. My mistake.
Speaking of Orifir, we need to track him down so he can be our pilot.
Yeah, he's Grandpa. He's Grandpa Pilot.
Pet Grandpa.
Oh, it's okay, Fade. We won't die on you. Not easily, anyway.
But I know a place if you want to. I'm not supposed to tell you, though.
Kebble!
What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
Right, just, okay, what are we doing? What is the move? Okay, come on.
Okay.
Well, where's paying us next? Where's the next crisis?
Wait, we haven't gotten a reward yet.
Yeah, and we
so-
need a new job, too, if you've got one.
I
I
will.
thought we got 150.
Yeah, so she gave you the 150 for
Okay.
completing the job.
Is that per person or
Per person. Per person.
150 per person.
Group total, split it 5 ways. 6 ways.
It's like 25 gold apiece.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Um,
So much boobs.
I
she'll
can buy
say,
3 more health potions.
no. I myself don't have any work for you. I'll have my hands full getting the paperwork done with these and getting them taken care of for the next few days. But if you are in search of work, are any of you registered with either of the adventurers guilds in town?
Oh, yeah. Part of that death cult.
The what?
You're not helping Fane's anxiety here.
So what? When did you join a cult?
I
We
mean,
need to start a
Deathgate.
death cult now.
Oh,
Death
that's
Gate
Skate Adventurers Guild. Okay.
Yes.
Are we starting a death cult now? Is this happening?
She'll
'Cause I'm
show
down.
them. She'll show them the ID. I think I got it with Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We joined up and did things with them.
I suppose we could look for work with the Adventurers Guild.
Not a death cult.
I joined the death cult. Hold on, I gotta put that in quotes.
Just
I
say that
wanna-
to the fucking city watch of all people.
I joined it.
Yeah, but Vilroy knows me. She knows that I wouldn't do that.
I'm not opposed to starting a death cult with you.
I think it would shoot Fane's anxiety into overdrive if we started a death cult.
Yeah, maybe a life cult. You know, I think, well, what's wrong with a life cult? Hmm? Let's say a life cult for people that intend on living until old age. You would just want to be wrinkly and old so
I'm-
badly, don't you? I know you do. I can see it in your eyes.
I'm not saying I want to die. I want people to die for on our behalf.
Is this the
I want
kind of
them to
conversation
sa-
you want to be having in a watch station?
Probably
No.
not.
No.
I
Right.
don't see a problem with it. This is
Well,
all hypothetical.
know-
We haven't done anything yet.
Pretty sure
Maybe
you're
we
all just-
should maybe we should keep Lorelor for a psychological screening.
I'm autistic. It's okay. It's a situation.
No, we need
Not
him.
his specialty.
There's a lot to unpack there.
It's
Give you
okay.
some like court-ordered therapy or something.
Yeah.
Take away your adventuring license or something. I don't know.
I don't have an adventuring
I
license.
think you maybe need some.
You're
therapy.
unlicensed. Just kidding, I
You
knew that.
invited me here,
Yeah, I knew
knowing
that.
this.
Okay, so we should go to.
but in seriousness, please don't make a death cult.
We won't. We won't.
And if you do,
Don't
make it somewhere
worry.
far, far away from here where it's not my problem.
There won't be any death cults that you have to worry about unless you're interested in joining.
So we're being directed to go to the.
Let's get out of here.
Right.
Yes.
She said she doesn't have any jobs for you, but if you're looking for a job, the Death's Gate Adventurers Quarter usually does.
Right. We should
Go join up with the guild.
fuck off and see what we can do for them then.
Ah, here's a thought. What's the other adventurers guild?
Cliff Tops?
Is there anything stopping people from being dual licensed?
I mean, they probably hate each other, don't they? There's probably a rivalry.
So you just don't tell them that you registered with the other one.
Well, you know, I think someone would probably figure it out.
Testosterone. I mean, if we just register under fake names with one of them.
Well, that's Stalker, I suppose, could probably get away with it.
Well, I could also. I can change my face now.
Oh, good!
It just-
Do us all a favour then.
I don't have. Unironically, I don't have a response to that. That was a really good
Sorry, I
burn.
didn't mean that. It just.
That
no,
was-
that was
That was
terrible.
that was a really, really good burn.
It was just, it
I
was
don't.
very-
I don't have a response to that.
I just thought your
Also-
face was wonderful.
That was
Also,
a
did we
really good
just-
burn.
Did this already happen, or did we just let the cat out of the bag about what a Sostria is? To Laura
How did you
Moore?
Because I haven't told anything to Lorivar.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, we're the
everything
only
else
ones
is-
that.
I know though.
You know.
He just hasn't admitted it.
suspect.
He hasn't
You
admitted
suspect.
anything.
Acted all along. Yeah. I mean, you know, we could probably. I don't know. Let's just go to the one that we're already with and see what they've got, and then if they don't have anything, then we'll go to the other one. Fuck it. What do I care?
I mean, we could just. Part of us could join one, part of us could join the other, and we could just tag along.
Maybe we should just go check them both out, because maybe what if they're really weird in one of them, and then we go to the other one, and they also suck. I just feel like Cliff Top, Cliff Gate, Cliff. I don't know. I bet they're hoity-toity. That's all I'm going
Also
to say.
means good money.
Well,
My next is going to be a calming potion for Fane. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but with my alchemy set, I'm going to.
I am calm. I'm just sober, and I can think about all the ways that this could go horribly wrong for us. If we
Oh,
just
okay, I just
throw
need
a
to
lot
a
in with the wrong
brewery. I just need to learn to brew. It's fine.
brew. Yes, enable my vice. That's good. Thank you. I appreciate you having me. So, okay, let's go to the... Are we not registered with either one of them yet?
I think only 2 people are registered with one.
Mm-hmm.
With the
She
deaths-
holds up her ID.
Okay, so obviously we have to
Multi-pass.
start there. Yeah, multi-pass. Yes, we have to start there, obviously. So let's just go there first and see the vibe and then we'll go to the other one, right? I don't want to split us up either because just it's annoying and then we have to find each other again and we don't have cell phones, so
Alright, well, first things first, let's track down Orifir.
oh god.
I do have a contact I need to have a conversation with.
Private one?
I don't think you would want to be privy to this conversation.
Okay. Well, fuck it, let's all just go our separate ways. Who wants to go to Clifftop?
I'll go to Clifftop with you.
Alright. Oh, I'm not going... Well, fuck it, I'll go to Clifftop. I'll go to Clifftop with this one and the ones that are already registered with the Death's Gate. Go there and everybody else, I don't know.
Why don't we just go one at a time? Like both. Just go to like one and then the other.
That's what I was trying to do.
And then Istasra can just meet up with
Yeah.
their contact and meet back up with us at Clifftop.
Yeah. I'll go to Clifftop with you.
Fine. That
And
sounds
we'll
good.
just.
Yes.
I'll just try to register with both. It's fine.
Well,
They don't
let's
need
all
to
figure
know
out and they're
anything.
gonna say no. I mean,
To my face.
who
And she
could
blinks.
possibly?
Your kind aren't welcome here.
All right. Do,
Death's cult people.
Death's Gate first, then.
Okay, one of us needs to become a cult leader. It doesn't necessarily have to be a death cult, but
Could it be a cult that just worships me for being? I mean,
Sparkly. Yes.
yes.
I think we'd have a hard time finding a cult that wants to worship that.
A
I like
beautiful
glitter.
elf? Are you kidding me?
The
There are
cult
humans
of
all over
fame.
this world.
Very.
There are humans all over this world that would drop
I'm
to their knees
glad.
and if I told them that I could turn them into elves somehow.
I
couldn't.
am glad that you have such a stable self-image.
I have a stable right hook too.
Don't your melee attacks do like 0 damage?
Yes. No, they do 1. Get fucked.
Do they?
Yeah. I
Or
get
do they?
1.
Oh god.
Oh, your strength must be 10, not 8. My bad.
Yeah. Both of our strengths are 0. Plus 0.
All right, let's just come on. Let's go. Chop, chop.
Alright.
Step.
Alright. So, are you guys like walking through the city to get to the Death's Gate Adventures Quarter, or are you like taking a cab?
We're looking for Grandpa.
Okay.
Grandpa.
We're gonna flag down Orifir
So,
somehow.
I'll just have you guys make luck rolls each time you get a cab, and then like on a 20 you'll find Orifir, or you can spend like a whole day
I thought
looking
we
for him
had
or something like that.
I thought we had some way of contacting him.
We probably do, but this is more fun. We'll just wander around town and look for him.
There's a 9.
Here.
Okay. So you flag someone down. It's not the same guy, but it is, you know, a cab driver who's willing to take you to the Death's Gate Quarter.
Can we ask him
know
if he
Orifir?
knows Orifir?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
I mean, talked to him a couple times.
Do you know where he is right now?
How would I know that?
Do you
That's
know
like
how
asking a taxi driver where another specific taxi driver is currently driving a taxi at this very moment.
Yeah, but
I don't know, they could be friends.
Do you know where all of your friends are at this exact moment?
yeah, they're
Pretty
right
much,
here
yeah.
in this call.
Yeah,
Okay, but what are my coordinates?
One's at my house, down in... I know where his Stoster is, okay? I know exactly where he is, his address and room, and that's it. That's all my friends.
You should go crop dust him.
I'm not in the same house as him right now. I'm a state away.
Lame.
Aw.
Do it
I'm in
anyways.
Maryland, he's in Virginia.
All right. Oh shit, what time is it? Okay. What are we doing?
Yeah,
Going
so
to
he is willing to take you to...
Well, if you see him while we're driving around, just, pull over and pick him up.
If you see Orpheer, can you just... Or how could we get in touch with him?
How much
That...
money would we have to pay you to drive around the city aimlessly for like an hour until we find him? Just show us around and we can just look for Orpheus. I'm sure he's just walking around.
He will let you know where you can go look, the depot where these have to be dropped off at the end of the day.
You know, can we just have him drop a message off at the guild for Orpheer to meet us at a certain hotel tomorrow?
That would require Orpheer to be a part of this guild.
I thought it was. I thought it was the same guild running all the taxis.
No, the guilds don't run the taxis.
Oh.
You'd have to have the driver take it to the depot and see if Orpheer even gets the note.
Okay, can we just have him drop a note with the depot staff to give a note to Orpheer?
He's willing to do it for like an extra gold.
Done.
Okay. And where are you telling him to meet you?
What
you no
hotel?
longer
Are we staying at
have-
the same hotel?
If you are, then you're paying for it.
Oh, you know what? Doesn't the
'Cause the
guild have
investigation
rooms
is
that we
over.
can stay in?
The guild does have rooms that you can stay in, if you're a member.
Okay, so we'll all
Who has
just become
paid your
members and
dues.
stay at the guild.
Just sign me up for a fucking guild for a bed.
Yeah, why not?
How expensive is this hotel to stay in, by the way?
Ridiculous.
Oh,
Don't we have a ship
what?
now?
What?
That is totally different than I thought it was.
What?
There's a location here called the Veil of Flesh,
Ew.
and somebody asked
The
about it,
veil.
and I was like, from the sounds of it, like that, that's probably something like this. No, it turns out it's a tattoo parlor.
Oh. I was
Oh.
gonna say it's a brothel or it's a weird fucked up.
Yeah, I thought it was like a, like a pleasure house, but no, it's a tattoo parlor, according to the book.
I heard
That makes sense.
I heard veil of flesh, and I was thinking like just a wall of meat.
Yeah.
I heard that and I thought it was a butcher shop.
Look, I need to tell you, on Thursday or whatever, Thursday, Friday, I sat in my bedroom and I played Dragon Age the Veilguard for about 18 hours straight. So when you say flesh wall to me, I am currently picturing something entirely different and entirely pulsing and
Same.
disgusting and gross.
Yes,
Same.
eldritch horror.
Exactly. Like, well,
That's where my brain went.
So, don't we have a ship that has like cabins on it or something?
I
The
mean,
ship
you
model?
can stay like I think the ship has like a room for it's kind of a smaller ship. It's like a sloop, so it's got like a room that you can stay in, and then like a room to store stuff in, and that's kind of it.
So our options are our tiny little ship, or join a guild, or pay for our own rooms at some tavern slash inn somewhere.
Right.
Hey, how expensive is the hotel stay?
Not that expensive, is it?
The hotel that you guys stayed in,
Yeah,
Galanda
hotel
Hall.
stay. Yeah.
Oh, that one might be expensive.
I think Galanda Hall is 4 gold per room per night.
Oh, that's not bad.
Whatever.
That's
I
not
got
that. If
three.
we go back to sharing rooms,
I'll say
you know,
the Adventurers Guild is 5 silver per room per night in comparison.
We're rich. It says
All
right
right.
here on my inventory when I open up my coin purse, comfortable 2 GP. I'm gonna go ahead and bump that up to wealthy 4 GP. That's how we're sleeping tonight.
Nice.
I'm wealthy now.
all right, we're staying in Galanda Hall then.
Hell yeah.
So have Orifir meet us at Galanda Hall.
Flight is
They
the
have enough
fastest
room
way.
for everybody to have
Cuts
food?
time down to 1/6 of the pace. 2 silver pieces per
Just-
ward. Okay. All right. So you guys just want Galanda Hall?
Yeah.
Heroes, we deserve luxury.
And then
Are we heroes yet? I don't think we're
No.
heroes yet.
I think we just
Close enough.
killed Baylor. I think that makes us heroes.
We didn't really kill him. We
Oh,
took
I
pot
did.
shots from a distance that missed.
I did a ton of damage, actually. But that's fine. And I set up a shot for somebody else. That's extremely useful. I don't know about the rest of you, but... Well, I guess then maybe because I'm a hero. I'm a hero and I deserve everything. Works for me.
Refer to previous statement about self-worth being extremely stable.
There's nothing unstable about me, Lorville.
Never said there was.
Walking and talking. Okay, so to the Death's
We're
Gate.
getting in the cab.
Go.
We're getting
Yeah,
in the cab
it-
to go to
it
Death's
is
Gate.
cab. Oh my god, how big is this cab? There's like 6 of us.
It's probably like an 8-person thing. So,
Oh, he's got like a Hummer. He's showing off.
well, it's a little like it's a sky ship, you know.
Yeah, it's an airship.
They're probably just like 4 rows of 2 seats or something like
Yeah,
that,
that's the
or
sound
2
that
rows
it
of 4
makes.
seats.
It's a Hummer. That's the sound that it makes.
Yeah. So my plan right now is to officially recruit Orifir into the party and just kind of give him the airship
Probably a good
to
idea.
hold on to.
That
In
would be
exchange
a
for
good
him-
signing bonus. I mean,
Yeah, in exchange for him personally joining our party, he gets the airship. As long as he is a part of the party.
Sure.
But basically his job is to follow us around and drive us around. From city to city.
Do all the things for us.
For the
Grandpa!
How is he an elf? He doesn't have long to live. I
he's
think.
a half elf.
Oh, well, he's got a little bit longer, I guess.
He's got a good time left. He looks a little old. He's like what, 100 something?
You need to, not completely disregard the idea of thinking about his replacement.
I mean, the only
That's
way
what
he's gonna
Mike's for.
die while we're on this adventure is, someone murdering him.
Gestures to Mike.
He's not
vaguely.
that old. How old is Orifir?
You haven't asked him.
Okay, we'll ask him how old he is. I think he's probably around 80 to 100.
Yeah, he's on
He's-
his way
he's got
out,
a good-
that's the case.
He's got a good 100 years left in him.
I don't think so. But what do I know? I'm just
Yeah,
just
what
a
are
boy
you?
myself.
What are you?
What am I?
Exactly. Yeah, you're an elf. Like, that's obvious.
Of course.
He's a blue elf, obviously.
I'm an astral elf.
Ah, okay.
Star elf. You know, some people say that we're made of concentrated star stuff. You know, long ago, maybe a comet fell to the Earth, and the Earth, what is this place called? And
Eberron. This
that
place is
was
called Eberron.
yeah, down to the Eberron. and this place, this is where the first. But you know, it's a myth. I don't think that's how it happened. But what about you? You're just a. What are you?
Half elf.
Oh,
Half elf.
Yeah. I see it. Those tips are a bit rounded.
Yeah.
Mm.
My mother was an elf. My father was a human.
Go dad.
My mother was an elf. My father was an elf too, but she cheated.
Hell. What about you?
What about you, Astasra?
Sasra's gone. Didn't she fuck off in another direction already?
Yeah.
Oh, has she fucked off now? Okay.
Yeah, Sasra
I thought she was
took
still
those.
with us at this point.
No. Stacy went off to go do Stacy's thing. What about you,
Stacy.
Tabitha? What are you?
Isn't it obvious? She's
No.
like me.
Obviously a goblin.
I am not a goblin, thank you very much. I'm way smarter.
Lorvor just starts speaking in goblin to her. Pretending that she can understand it.
I try not to profile, and I've made some smart goblins.
She does not speak goblin, so she does not know what you are saying. She's like, no, I'm a rock gnome, obviously.
Oh yeah,
Short,
obviously.
stubby, round,
Are you
good with
I
my
thought you were-
hands.
I thought you were a child.
Oh, like the band. Armor class, difficulty class. They're rock gnomes, right?
Yes. Yes, exactly. Like the band.
Bam. Ba-da-da.
No one needs to ask what Kebble is.
Obviously, I'm a
And
dragon.
we
Yes, you are,
love him
Kebble.
for it. The cutest dragon ever.
Anyway, let's go to this guild now.
We're
Yes.
Yeah.
We're in the car. We're in the car on the way. We're
Oh, right.
So you.
chatting back.
We're still
you-
standing outside waiting.
Sandwiched.
3, 4. 2 hours. Okay, so instead of taking 2 hours, it only takes you 20 minutes to
Ain't that the truth?
head to
Jesus.
Deathscape, the Deathscape Adventuring Quarter. During which time you
Deathcall.
have these conversations, and it realistically has been almost 20 minutes. So you guys are pulling up. You pull up to the docking bay at the Deathscape Adventurers Quarter. He'll say, "Okay, so that your fee is 8 silver."
Okay.
Oh, that's really cheap.
Just give him a gold.
Yeah,
Plus
what's the
that 1
transaction?
gold that you also promised me.
Give him the 2 gold.
Oh, I already gave him. I already paid him
You
the
did?
gold for that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will pay him a gold for the trip
All right.
as a tip.
Pleasure doing business. We'll
This is why Orivore
let you
likes
off
it so much.
and head off.
Wait, who?
This is why Orivore likes us so much.
Orifear. Okay. I thought you said Orivore.
I might have. I don't
I
know.
thought
I'm
that
bad
was.
with names.
I was like, wait, that's my name.
Oh, it's the
Oh, yeah.
ship name.
What?
Oh God, no.
What is the ship name?
Orivore.
Oh god. Is it really?
Orifor. That's the ship name between Lorivor and Orifear.
That's horrible.
Or Lorifear.
I hate that.
Oh God. Thanks. I hate it.
No, that actually works. You guys should date.
No.
Please romance or fear. I'm begging you.
God, no.
Working.
We've already
Fine.
established that. We've already established that my flirting is terrible.
There's only a 60-year age difference.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Both adults. Presumably.
Okay, so now we know how old Orifear is.
I don't know how old you are, actually.
Oh, okay. We have to find out how old Orifear
I
is.
was assuming you were somewhere in like the mid-range.
We could
Late 20s, I think.
Oh,
we could ask him
more than
when
60 years. Okay, anyways.
we could ask him when his birthday is. And then when he tells us, then we could ask him, and how many candles should we put on your cake?
Or we could just ask him, you know, like a normal person.
That is asking him like a normal person.
No, that's asking him like some high society, it's rude to ask how old you are kind of thing.
Yeah, like a normal person.
Or if he's not a noble, he's a commoner, he's going to be really confused.
I think you're overthinking this one, my friend.
I'm just going to ask him, hey, how old are you?
I think he's here. Is he here? Can we find him?
No, he's not here.
No. We're just having this conversation.
Yeah. So you guys get to the Death's Gate Adventures Guild, and it's it's gray, tombstone walls, and it's a large set of like black wood double doors open up to reveal a pretty lively interior. There's a lot of the adventures as you're looking around are kind of more the rough and tumble type. There's people, arm wrestling and arguing in the corner, drinking at the bar. Things like that. It's a very lively environment.
Was that Lincoln Park?
Yes, it was.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, didn't realize I set it down that close to my mic. It was like 2 inches from it. I usually have it off to the side. Anyways, yeah. Looking around, there's the help desk sitting right off at the edge of the bar almost. It's like the help desk is right here, and then like the bar starts right here.
We'll approach the help desk.
Okay. Yeah, a lady with long, somewhat curly, like semi-curly brown hair will look up from the desk. Hi. how can I help you today? Are you returning adventurers? Are you registered here?
Pat Tabithy on the
Oh,
on the
no.
back, like,
We're going to we went to the other one, right?
I thought you went to Death's Gate.
yeah.
Oh, we did? Oh, yeah. She'll hold up her pass and be like, I'm returning. They're with me. Uh, I don't know if they're joining or not, but we were looking for some work. We just got done doing some crazy stuff.
Alright, well, it looks like you are a Copper Rake adventurer. The Copper Rake bounty board is right over there. You can take a look at it at your leisure. Do any of the rest of you... Are the rest of you interested in, signing up today, or...
Sure.
Are we allowed to sign up for both Adventurers Guild?
Well, I don't see why you would. We're clearly better.
Well, yes, obviously. We would never, but just hypothetically. Are you
Like, are there
allowed?
laws against it? No.
Yeah. Oh. That's interesting. Man, can you just imagine what kind of scum would do that? She, like, elbows. like everyone else in the party.
Walks over, elbows somebody else, walks to the next person, elbows them.
yeah, pretty much. Whoever's nearby.
Well, for any of you who are interested in signing up, we do have this. She'll take out like a couple pages of paperwork and a clipboard. We have some, entry paperwork to do, and then we'll talk about, the guild services, annual fees, and stuff like that, and then we'll get your adventuring card. Or your adventuring
Alright.
license printed out.
Guess we'll sit down and fill out the paperwork and
Okay. Are both of you?
Is it
I am at
requirement?
least.
It is a requirement if you wish to take jobs through our guild. Or, be cut in officially during the pay or be recognized for the jobs that you complete as part of, along with other guild members within the guild. But, again, there are no laws against you just tagging along with somebody and having them split their share. If you trust them.
Does the rewards change depending on how many of us are signed up?
For some missions.
Yeah, so you guys should all just like sign up with me and join
Yeah.
me with our only guild. Wink, wink.
Done.
What's the rule on double dipping?
There isn't. I just asked.
No,
The moral
I should
quandary.
I should warn you, if you are intending to go to both, many times we will, like, both of the guilds will have, like, the same missions granted to them. Whoever submits the request first, that an adventurer has taken it, is the one who gets to pay, so you wouldn't be able to double up on rewards by taking the same quest at both guilds and, so on and so forth. Because only one of them would get clearance for payment.
Right. I think I I think I'll just tag along. I'm good. Thank you.
You don't want a death cult? Why don't you want to join?
Death cult! Death
An
cult! Death cult!
adventurers guild named after death. We are
Okay,
the Death Bringers.
it's come up too many times. I need to start a cult. It doesn't have to be a death cult, but a cult.
Right. So, are we good then? Get those details so we can get out of here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Way too excited about death cults.
You really do now. Alright, 1 second, I'll be right back.
Should we be worried?
Yes. Wait, about
No.
me or about him? About Astostra leaving? I mean, the
I
answer
don't
is
know.
yes to both. The answer is yes
Yes.
to both.
Yes, all of the above.
Yeah, my previous goal was to get an airship. Now my goal is to start a cult.
Well, we gotta have
It doesn't
goals,
have-
you know.
It doesn't have to be an evil cult. It could be a fun cult.
Yeah, like the one that I started in high school.
Oh, which cult did you start?
It was like a joke cult where we pretended to have, where we like talked about, meetings and whose turn it is to supply the sacrifice and things like that. But also where we, would just kind of surround people and start chanting and like link arms around them and start chanting one of us until they freaked out or started chanting as well. And if they started chanting as well, they were in the cult. They were initiated.
So, I found out a few very interesting things relating to religion when I was in high school. One, in order for something to officially, at least this is valid in the state of Maryland, in order for something to be officially labeled as a religion, you need to have 12 members and submit a piece of paperwork to the local courthouse. That's it. That's all you need.
Yep.
Two, it's stupid easy to become a minister, like for weddings and things.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't even cost you anything.
My mom tried to start a religion that way. It didn't take off. I'm like not even kidding.
I want to start a religion that way, and the religion would just be a sham so that we don't have to be taxed.
Yes.
All
That
it,
would be
it would be like the religion of finance or something. I don't know. And
That's called tax evasion.
It's not tax evasion if you are donating the money that you make. If your income is coming through through the church, and then they're paying you, because that's not taxable. I mean, it is tax evasion, but it's not like legally tax evasion.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's literally tax evasion. You're literally creating a church to get around taxes. That's how those mega churches do it out in the Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
leave
you have,
for
like,
a second and come back to this.
Yeah, megachurch tax
Yeah.
evasion. That's how quickly the topic switches. Anyways.
Anyway.
This is what a normal conversation with me is like.
Back
Yeah.
to D&D land.
So, you guys
What was
take a few
the
minutes,
fee?
or I guess just you, Lorivor, take a few minutes
Oh.
to, well, maybe Kebble, to sign up, get your adventuring license. They take your picture, and once they've got all your stuff processed and put away in a file cabinet, they print you off an ID card that's got like your picture on it and a small copper badge on it that represents your rank.
What was the fee so I can remove that?
So the yearly fee to access the Deathscape Guild stuff, you can still like access the quest board and everything without the fee, but you can't like get access to the discounts or use the rooms or anything like that without it. The yearly fee is 13 gold.
Alright. I will just go ahead and pay that now.
Okay. Kebble's gonna tug on your jacket.
Alright, I'll pay your fee too, Kebble, but no Dino Nuggies.
Oh,
That's
no, I
for
need
your
you to pay
Dino
my
Nuggies.
fee because I spent all my money on Dino Nuggies.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. There you go. Kebble's fee is paid.
Except for one. I've decided I'm starting to save up. I'm gonna buy a whole dinosaur to make Nuggies out of.
Why don't you just buy a Dino Nuggie factory?
I can do that?
Yeah, you'd have to save up a lot, but it'd be cheaper than buying a whole dinosaur. You buy the
So, like-
factory, and then...
What are we talking, like 100 gold?
A lot more than that, because you need a lot more than that to buy a dinosaur.
200?
Maybe. We'll look at it. We'll look into it. We'll look into buying you a Dino Nuggie factory.
You must be rich.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're starting the cult of Dino Nuggies, and we are going to use the funds from the cult to buy a dinosaur factory, Dino Nuggie factory.
Like celestial seasonings. Only with dino.
Yes! Thank God someone else knows about that.
Alright, so, now that you guys have signed up, you've gotten your ID cards, well, some of you. You're at the guild. What do you do?
Look at the board.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
We got
the copper tier has got kind of the, it's got obviously like the easier quests, a lot of fetch quests, things like that. There's a bounty for 25 gold for a thief called Sootfoot Gormal. There is like a material gathering mission where a local blacksmith wants you to bring him iron ore and leather so that he can use it for his stuff. There's a generic help wanted ad for a local tavern hiring temp workers. There is one, though, that catches your eye. It's a little bit different than the rest. You find a mission posted looking for adventurers to explore a dungeon. The reward and any further information is not posted along with it.
I'm very interested. Dungeons usually have interesting things.
yes. Save. Let's do that one.
I suppose we should accept the quest and then wait for Astastra to finish and get here.
Wasn't the plan for me to meet y'all at the fancier guild? The one with all the
place where you're...
people?
Oh, it was, wasn't it? So I suppose we should accept the quest so that no one else can accept it, and then go check out the other one.
I'm over
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
So you take the quest and bring it down. The lady at the desk will be like, "All right. Oh yeah, that's. I remember that one got dropped off just the other day. Here you go." She'll hand you a small little envelope. She'll say the further details are in there. And best of luck, adventurers. Let me know if there's anything else you need, or if you need to purchase, adventuring gear, sending stones, the like.
Sending stones.
Yes, we offer 3 kinds of sending stones here. We sell sending guild sending stone, which is one that's connected to a stone that we have here in the guild, so that you can get in contact with us and we can get in contact with you if we need it. We offer just the regular, sets of sending stones. And then we also offer a new type of sending stone that's come out recently called an unbound sending stone that can connect to other unbound sending stones that have been registered to it.
How much are sending stones?
Well, the guild one is 250 gold. The set of sending stones is 500, and then the unbound one is also 500.
That's expensive. Okay, well, why don't we go raid this dungeon so that we can afford their super upmarked sending stones.
Sounds good.
Or whatever else we want.
Alright. So, yeah. Where do you guys go next?
I suppose we just go on to the other Adventurers Guild.
Do they just have the same quests? Or do we just...
More or less. Their like help wanted ad is for like a local smithy. They do have like a couple of the other same quests, and then I'd say there's probably like a small hunting bounty for an animal in the King's Forest nearby. But that's pretty much it at the other place. The other place is a lot more like opening when you get up to the Clifftops Adventures Guild. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's literally on the other corner of town, and in the upper wards.
It's the rich people's one.
So you get up to the Clifftop Adventures Quarter. It's a lot calmer, a lot more quiet here. You open it up; it's very well kept. The adventurers that are here are just kind of like sitting at a table, chatting amongst each other. Very big, difference in environment between the two. Once again, there is a woman standing behind the counter. She's got kind of curly brown hair, just under shoulder length. She looks, or maybe like down to the bottom of her. What's the word I'm looking for? Shoulder blades. Like mid back. She looks very similar to the one who is at the other desk. At the other guild.
Are you the same girl?
The same girl as the one who was here yesterday? I was here yesterday.
You
Like, that's
Are you
that's a big
related?
question.
Are you related to the person at Death's Cult Guild? I've already
Death's
forgotten the
Gate.
name.
Death's Gate.
Death's Gate.
Yes, Death's Cult is quite fitting. Yeah, no, that's my sister. She works there. I work here because I'm better. And she has horrible taste.
Wow.
I like her better already.
L her for choosing that one when she could have worked here. I'm just giving her shit. She's my sister, so I can do that. Anyways. What can I help you with?
General, talk at once. We were here to see if there was some jobs. We could inquire about the guild, see if we could do anything for you. Hello?
Real quick, is the saucer here? Is this where saucer is meeting up with everyone?
Yep. I will be there. I should be there shortly. I just wanted to finish up that little message, but yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we can deal with that later.
And the travel fee, catching a sky cab from Death's Gates to here is 2 gold. Whoever's paying that, I don't know who is.
I will.
Okay. Yeah. So. Stasser, you said you were
Yep.
there?
Well, let's roll a luck die, see if I got there before or after. DM, high or low?
Hi.
It is low. I got there after.
Okay, as you guys are talking to her, Stasser will walk in. You'll see them standing around the front desk here.
Well, I didn't think you guys would beat me here. And I'm gonna walk up to the front desk. So, what's the fee for registering?
Oh, well, if you are a new adventurer trying to register, we just need you to fill out this paperwork. We do have a yearly fee that, comes along with it, but it does, we'll talk about other benefits of joining the guild, such as discounts on guild-affiliated areas, access to our guild hall, things like that once you've paid, and then the yearly fee is 15 gold.
Okay, I'll pay.
Okay. So she will hand you over a small, packet of paperwork on a clipboard, just a couple pages for you to fill out. Is anyone else?
Right, so what's the catch? In times of war, you calling us to sacrifice our lives in the name of the guild or something like that, right? It can't just all be good things for us. What are we signing away when we sign up for this?
Well, when you sign up for it, you're paying the sign up fee, and then you are becoming a member of the guild, and you know, you'll be taking on jobs which the guild gets paid for. You're effectively becoming employees, more or less, like just freelance employees.
Contractors. Well, why don't the two of you, Astatra and Fade, since you didn't sign up for the other one, sign up for this one, and then we'll just alternate back and forth. Because I have a feeling that if we try to sign up for both, they're going to charge us more. Or it's going to be null and void and not even worth doing.
Fine. He's gonna sign, but he's gonna sign a fake name.
Okay. So they will go ahead and they will get you your adventuring card, and this one, instead of having the Death's Gate Adventurers Guild, you know, logo on it, will have the Clifftop Adventurers Guild name and logo at the top, identifying which one. But otherwise, they're pretty much exactly the same as your other teammates. Adventuring ID cards.
Except for they're like, what, 2 gold more? Or a gold more?
2 gold more, yeah.
He's just grumbling about it in Celestial as he passes all this money over. They don't even want to pay any of this, and I have to pay all this money for the guild. I don't even want to join.
Well, there's a lot of services in the Clifftop Adventurers Quarter that you get a 5% discount at. So
He gives the money over and signs. Alright, so do you have jobs that we can do that are different from the ones that they're offering at the other guild? Or is it sort of same every single way across the board?
well, as I said before, they have pretty much the same jobs. Instead of the local tavern help wanted ad, there's a local smithy help wanted ad, and there's also like a there's like a hunting bounty where, you know, somebody wants you to go hunt an animal in the nearby King's Forest. But other than that, they're pretty much exactly the same.
Who wants to go hunting?
Why not? By the way, what was the benefits again? Since I paid the fee and all that?
The benefits are you are allowed to utilize the guild hall for lodgings and stuff. It's only 5 silver a night, but they're quite nice. So it's basically comfortable, but for half the cost, like living. And additionally, you get access to, you know, taking our jobs and stuff so that you can make money, and you get a 5% discount at affiliated businesses.
Okay. I'll take that hunting job.
Okay. Yeah, so it is a job to hunt a white tiger for its pelts in the King's Forest.
All right, something exotic. Nice, nice. Now, do I bring the lion's pelt here, or
Yeah, you would bring it here, and then they would give you the reward and deliver the pelts to the potential patron. That's the word.
sounds easy enough? Fane, you down to hunt a tiger on our travels?
Yeah, I think I am.
So I guess
Can I not
the rest of us
be
will-
heard? Yes, I think I am.
Yes,
Okay.
we could hear you. I'm just not sure what we're
Oh,
following.
we could get the tiger first before the dungeon. But well, do I know anything about the dungeon, or have you said anything about it yet?
I guess not. Probably. You probably don't know about the dungeon. Everyone else knows about the dungeon. Oh, by the way, within that envelope is a small piece of paper. It says report here for more information on the job and payment, and it gives you an address
Is this for the tiger or the dungeon?
for the dungeon, not the tiger. The tiger, you just have to track it down and hunt it yourself, and
Okay.
then bring it back here. It's very cut and dry.
Perfect. Did you guys? So we done here?
Oh, the tiger job, by the way. Let me throw this in general so that I don't forget. Hunt a white tiger in the King's Forest. It is worth 100 gold.
Nice.
Yep, that's worth it.
Not each, altogether.
Still worth it.
Yeah. Nice little side job. But yeah. Now that you guys are all together, you've got some jobs, you've signed up for Adventuring Guild. That is where we're going to end it for today. Next time we will pick up with you following up on, one of those quests.
Figure we hit up the tiger first and then jump into the dungeon.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan.
Alright.
Cool.
Thank you guys for
Alright.
joining me. I will see you all next time.
Hell yeah, see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.